And this is the issue with alignments, people. By the way, we're live now. So it's interesting. We've been having a discussion about alignments, and something I want to point out to our viewers as we get warmed up is there's a reason why alignments don't exist in Rupture, because they become such prescriptive elements that it's very easy for a group, a GM, a narrator, a player to say, well, your character wouldn't ... because their alignment is this. Versus if you look at people in the real world, so many of us I typically act this way, but if this line is crossed, I'll change my behavior. And we don't have such a prescriptive way of behaving all the time, because I'll give you an example for me, and this is kind of my Achilles heel. I am very, very much a pacifist, unless you hurt my kids. I am no longer a pacifist. My kids are that line that'll get me to cross. And in alignment, traditionally how it's found in other games, it becomes a very prescriptive element that says, well, your lawful good character would never do these things, so you can't take those actions. Oh, well, then I don't want to play that character. Well, but that's who you are. Instead, we have personal goals. So if your personal goal is, i.e., protect your family, well, normally you're going to act this way. Unless you have to do something outside of that to protect your family, you'll push that line a little bit. By the way, welcome. We don't have any viewers on yet, but those of you that are going to be watching the recording later, this is session 3 of the playtest that we are doing for the Rupture playtest system. And there's been a lot of changes between the last session and now for the last couple weeks. So I don't know how many of you are up to date on those changes. I'm going to run through a couple of them really quick. No longer are Rajin dedicated to a certain part of their society based on their fur color. It is now based on their time of day, time of year, and the phase of the moon when they were born. So it has nothing to do with their fur color, because we realize that might lean a little bit towards non-inclusivity. Same thing with Scraw and the colors of their fins. Now the Scraw society, being a genderless society, treats everybody as equals and children of the divine children of the goddess Siskatha. Their fin colors mean nothing anymore except for it's decorative, and they can dye them whatever color they want without consequence. But because they are divine children of the goddess Siskatha, they believe all of their possessions are gifts from the goddess. Therefore, if you steal in their society, even be it a loaf of bread, it is a sin against the goddess herself, and you and your entire family are exiled to a raft out in the ocean. So, the raft city that is rumored to exist from all the exiles from the archipelago still exists. Yeah, if you look in the manual, there is the supposed city of all the rafts of all these exiles that decided to lash them together and become their own floating civilization. I don't think that's going to come up in this game, though. Right?
Supposedly they can only hear you.
Yeah, that's because
Druid.
I forgot to unmute you guys. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, we're muted?
You were, and here I am just like blah, 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 and they don't
But
even
that was
know
an
the other
interesting
side of the conversation, right? Technology, man, I'm telling you. Why can't it just be natural like trees and do its own thing?
Because
Can you hear them now?
Can you
I guess
hear
we have
us
to
now?
Hi.
I don't know if we can go through that whole... what they said was, as soon as I talked about the raft city, everyone jumped up and goes, oh, let's go there. We can find a boat that carries the guy in the box, right? We should go there.
We don't really care about our original goal.
yeah, that's
I think we might. I think the guy in the box might care about the original goal.
Yeah, he might, but you know, whatever. it's your world. You get to create your own destiny.
Yeah, I think our is gonna be pretty intent on getting the guy out of the box.
Oh, so we're
So we'll just open the box.
since we lost a player, sadly,
Mhm.
we are missing a rune for the box.
Are we?
Oh,
I
really?
thought someone took 2.
Ah,
Someone
did
took
take
2 and he
two.
didn't take
But-
it.
And I have none.
But the fairy had one of them.
yep. So here's how this is going to be solved.
Okay.
The fairy is going to be watching the box like a hawk as an NPC. That's the only role he plays. He is so
Okay.
worried about that guy getting out. That's all he does is stare at the box.
Yes,
So
that
any-
means I don't have to stand watch on the box
Which
anymore.
means nobody has to stand watch anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
But so Dingo is staring at the box and decided he will never take his eyes off of
Bingo.
it.
That's his name.
Because he's so scared of Manatorn. And at any point you decide to open the box, he will just naturally put his hand up there and follow.
Okay.
There, problem solved.
But we
Okay.
don't have to talk him into opening the box even though he's terrified of Manitorin?
Nope, because somehow he trusts you guys to protect him.
I think it'll
Okay.
take us longer
Okay.
to talk. I've forgotten all the names. Menyel's character into
Nate?
opening the box.
Okay, we're gonna
Maybe.
go
Nate,
around the room
there
and
it is.
reintroduce your characters to each other and to the viewers. So we'll start with Grace because she's popping up first on my screen.
My character's Jay, Janita, which no one ever calls me that. We're going with Jay. And I am lion faced, I don't know what to call this. Lion colored
Regine.
regime.
Yep.
And I am hunting Manitor. There you go.
Perfect. Okay. So next we're going to Walrus Eye.
I play the character Ijo, who is a Seanock. I think that's pronounced correctly.
It is.
Knock.
Nice. Who really likes books. And he wants to fix
Sweet.
the Monotorn. I don't really know how to explain it.
That sounds like a good enough explanation. You want to figure
Yeah.
out how to cure the Manatorn.
Yep.
Okay. And Jenna.
I'm playing R, who is a Stoneborn, who's been around since almost the whole time since the Rupture, who is a cleric of the deity Junka, and is generally trying to bring peace to all of the creatures of the realm.
Love it. Okay. So let's do a quick recap of what's happened up to this point.
What about Nate?
Yeah. You
Oh,
forgot
Nate.
Nate.
Thank you. I completely for some reason in my head, because I'm looking at your sheet, you'd already said it. Go ahead, Manuel.
So my character is called Nathaniel. He's a forger, and he's a bastard from a noble house, from a count and countess, and his father is a magician who got imprisoned because he was monotone, and due to family history and so, his mother's family got put into mud, and he tries to reestablish his mother's name and to heal his father.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Nate, I've been meaning to ask, how
I-
tall are you?
Sorry?
How tall are you?
I don't know how tall. Maybe about 2 meters.
Okay.
I don't know how much it is in feet.
Oh, I think that's a little.
7
foot
or
something.
so? 6,
Like
7 feet?
6.5 feet.
Okay, and how much do you look like you weigh?
80 kilos, quite
Okay.
muscular.
Okay, just wondering because I know you're another one of the big ones of the group. Like,
Yeah, like you.
Okay. All right. Are we ready for our catch up here? Our review.
Yeah.
That's the best word.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And sorry, I did not mean to jump over you like that. I really was looking at your sheet and go, okay, got Nathaniel, and in my mind, you already did it.
No, I did. No. I'm last.
Okay. So, who would like to give us a review of what has happened so far? And
So, at all, from the beginning or from the last session only?
at least last session, but if you want to bring the whole story together, that's helpful as well.
So we we encountered this magician. So I don't remember. Magator.
Mm-hmm.
And he tasked us with a box containing a Manator man. That he said that he sort of cured this man from a Manator, and that we had to go to Lucia.
Lucia, yep.
To Lucia to get into some sorcerers. And then Jingo, while we came to a cave where the man was found, Jingo, the other character, the fairy, went to town to find a carriage to carry the box. So he found this lady called Janice, who is the daughter of the housekeeping and sort of forger of the little town.
Mm-hmm.
And she came to us with this carriage, and she told us that she comes from Jingo. And so then we followed her to the town, where we met her father. And Ajo was reviewing his books, I remember. We discovered that Jay was a lion, so she had a nice, interesting discussion with the father about her origins. I crafted some horse hooves.
Mm-hmm.
And some jewelry for the daughter, because she was getting married, but the father didn't know. And also, we discovered there was a field with blue flowers, and there, I don't remember with whom I went. I think with her, where we saw a dwarf, female, small. Was it a dwarf?
Yep, it was a dwarf.
Okay, I thought female dwarf, and she was encouraging us to to eat the flowers, and Jenna succeeded to eat the flower, and it did really nothing. It was more like when she ate some mud that Maga ate, and had the same alcoholic effect on her, and it's really surprised the dwarf. We then discovered that she was a sort of witch. She could give us a lot of things, but for that we had to do certain tasks, certain missions and quests, and that she holds the daughter of the Smith sort of kidnapped, but to get her back, he had to kill a few rats. And we ended, I think, when the daughter came back, when Janice came back.
Absolutely. Very, very good summary, by the way. So yes, Janice has come back unharmed, and I am going to kind of GM Fiat a little bit here, or sorry, narrator Fiat. Wow, just messed up my own terms. I'm going to narrator Fiat a little bit here because you now have Dingo watching the person in the box. Nobody needs to watch anymore. So I'm going to put all four of you together, either in Janice's hut or in the dwarf lady's hut, wherever you ended up. So where are we starting? Which cabin?
I think we still had business with Porta.
Yeah, I think we were
Thanks.
still in Porta's hut.
Okay, then I am sticking all four of you there right now.
Okay.
Poof, you're there. So, in Porta's hut, you will notice that Porta is nowhere to be found anymore.
Yes.
Everybody roll me a perception. That good, huh?
13.
7.
13.
Who got-
6.
What was yours, Manya?
6.
Okay, who got 13?
R.
Okay, R will notice that in many corners in this hut, it looks dustier than when you were just there. Almost like there has been enough dust and cobwebs and other things collecting into the hut, as if it had been a few weeks and nobody's touched it. The rest of you don't seem to notice.
Did we just go catch the rat and bring it back?
On, and it looks like the hut has been abandoned for a few weeks. At least to you it does. To the others, it's
Right.
just she's not there.
Does something seem strange to you all?
Nope.
No.
It feels different than when we were here before. And where'd Porta go?
I don't know.
I was busy reading. I wasn't paying attention. I mean,
Porta!
No response. And all of you do notice she's gone, for sure.
It looks like she hasn't been here for weeks.
Huh?
Okay. Now
But
all of
we
you.
just saw her.
Now
What
all of
you
you. Will,
talking about?
sorry. Now all of you will notice the dust and the cobwebs and whatnot. Now that she points it out. Sorry. Go ahead, Manya.
How is all that possible? We just saw her. It was squeaky clean. It was so clean.
Something magical is happening, I think.
What was here
Um,
before? Is father still here with us?
No.
The father ran back home.
Okay.
I mean, didn't the famous guy, I can't remember his name. Damn, names are sucking today. Didn't Walrus stay? But I'm not saying Walrus, I'm saying the right name.
oh, Ijo.
Ijo. Didn't
I
Ijo
mean-
stay? What did you see?
I was reading my new book.
Uh-huh. He really didn't notice anything.
I mean, she gave me a new book.
we need to talk about you in this book obsession.
I mean,
Out the window and yells for Porta. Porta!
No response.
I think she's gone.
Although, since one of you did just mention, hey, I think something magical is happening
Yeah, I
here.
was about to say, can I detect magic?
Roll it.
Because that's a skill I have.
It is.
15. Is that
Yes, you notice
Yeah, 15.
that there is a swirling vortex of very recently active magic over by the fireplace. And it's just in one little spot in the cabin. I mean, there's magical stuff all around, but that has been a recently activated magical effect of some sort. You can't quite tell what type of magic it is, but that it was recently activated for sure.
Okay. Do I have anything that will help me with this?
I mean, you could possibly put to death the rest of your party that has some other magical people on it.
Is there something I can like throw at it?
Absolutely, there's stuff all around this cabin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss something at the vortex that I see.
Okay, he picks up, I don't know, a salt shaker from the table and throws it over by the fire. And as soon as it enters that spot, it disappears.
Oh. What just happened?
Yeah.
Not
I don't.
entirely sure.
The salt shaker disappeared. I mean, unless you missed that.
I'm going to put a finger in it.
Okay. As soon as Nate touches that spot on the floor where the salt shaker was, Nate disappears.
Oh, R saw Nate doing that and was reaching to hold his back.
Okay, I'm gonna have you both
Well, initiative?
roll an agility to see which one of you's faster.
Again.
Uh, 5.
14.
Yep, Nate's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, should we go with him?
Is the flower field and stuff still out there and everything? It's
Oh, yeah.
just okay.
Maybe we should try throwing something through tied to a rope and see if we can get it back.
Do any of us have a rope?
You all have adventurous kits with 200 feet of rope.
Okay, never mind.
That's
then.
handy. Okay, so
I was just going over to my. Oh yeah, there's 100 feet of rope right
all right,
there.
so R ties their rope to something sturdy in the room. Maybe
R.
stove pipe.
I think R is the sturdy
Yeah,
thing in the room.
that's the exact same thing.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so maybe R also ties it around their waist and then throws the rope in.
Okay, as soon as you throw the rope in, the entire rope disappears and it's no longer around your waist.
No way. Okay.
So cool.
I don't know what to do. We're gonna get Nate back.
I'm going to go to Nate in just a second, but I want to wait and see what the three of you are doing first.
I mean, I'm not touching that square. Where does it go? Where does it lead? Do I have knives on me? These are all the questions. I will for sure have knives on me, but I do not know if I should touch the square. Can I try and figure out if there's something different about that square non-magically?
Absolutely. Roll
Cool.
discern.
Is it just? I always forget this. Is it discern plus perception, or
It
is
is.
it just perception?
Yep.
Okay, so 9 plus 7, 16.
Ooh. Okay. So you notice that one spot on the floor doesn't look like it's been abandoned for a couple weeks. It looks clean. The rest of the floor does not. Hi, Lissa. Thanks for joining us.
That spot is less dusty than the rest of the floor.
Oh, you're right. Nate, can Nate hear us?
Nope. Nate cannot hear you.
I mean, the dwarf is looking for you, so you should touch the square, because obviously you might have a clue where that goes more than the rest of us.
Okay. I'm not, it's...
Would Omen be the right thing to figure out if I should touch it or not?
Absolutely. Roll an
Okay.
Omen.
I mean, I've 0 in Omen, but if I crit fail, I want that extra mark.
Omen plus luck.
That's a 10.
Oh boy. Yeah, you have no freaking clue. This is just weird.
All right, so it looks like something happened that made this whole place look dusty. Okay, R sticks their finger in the dust to see if the dust is real. Does it hold?
Dust is real.
Okay, so something's happened to make this whole place be dusty in a certain way that, like, it actually looks when it's been a few weeks. And except for that spot, and Port has disappeared, and things disappear when they go to that spot.
When she says the rest of the cabin is dusty, can I try and figure out if it actually is everywhere else that's dusty, or is it just the square, or is there somewhere else too?
Ah, I will give you a +3. Roll another discern.
Yeah. Okay.
While they're playing in
So
dust,
I-
I'm gonna shrug my shoulders and just touch the square.
Oh no!
And gone. Ijo's gone.
R didn't notice that one in time to even try.
Nope.
I rolled a 19 without your +3.
Ooh, so with the +3, you have a 22. Fantastic. You notice there are 5 things that are not dusty. There is a lantern hanging up in the corner. There is a fish that looks like it's supposed to be drying, but almost looks like it's still alive, hanging up over by the kitchen sink. There is an old brass key that looks like it's been freshly shined that's tucked inside of a drawer over by the kitchen sink. Okay, there is a small shiny rock sitting on the floor near the front door. And one piece of paper that was underneath the book that Ijo was reading.
Okay, I will go collect them and dust off sweep a table so that it's dust free, and then lay all these 5 items out.
Perfect. On the piece of paper is a symbol, and let me see if I can pull that up so you guys can see it. Actually, the symbol that you guys once saw on the bottom of this letter. That symbol is all that's on the piece of paper.
The crazy eye.
Yep.
Master Togun Mara?
The
Togen
crazy
Maga.
eye.
Yep. And you know what? Because the letter is not as important anymore, there we go. Symbol! Huge, see?
Okay.
You wrote down all 5 things, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Okay, so let's start with the lantern. Is there a place that on the lantern the key would fit?
Nope. Lantern is pretty small, actually. It would last a couple hours. There's no way a key would fit into it.
Does it currently actually have lantern oil?
Yes, it does.
Is it full? Is it empty?
It's half full. Exactly.
Exactly half full.
Mm-hmm.
Grace, what are you doing?
She's trying to solve a mystery.
Jay
You're not there,
um,
Ijo. You disappeared.
No, I was talking Walrus to Grace.
Oh.
So, can you come over here? All these items did not have dust on them like that square doesn't, but the rest of this whole place does. So, can you just like come help me solve a mystery?
Yeah, I'll look at them. What does R perceive about the 5 items?
Yep, they're not dusty. That's what you perceive.
Hey, this is Master Togun Maga's symbol.
That is also something you perceive.
Didn't the dwarf like hate Master Togumaga? Thought he was stupid or something? Oh no, she
Oh.
liked him, but he thought he was stupid.
She hated
Yeah.
him.
No, she. I think it was more of like a tolerated him.
Yeah.
But she said that like he's really talented in what he does, except for the fact that he doesn't actually understand what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think all of these items are clues. Can I light the lantern?
You may. And it doesn't light.
Is the fish a herring?
Well played, sir, but no, it's not. The fish is a trout.
Okay. Is there any way I like mess with all these things enough times that they just magically, luckily fit together?
Nice try.
I'll let you roll a luck on that.
I mean, I just rolled a 10, so who knows what this is gonna be? 5.
Okay, so the total of 5. Yeah, no, these don't make any sense why they would fit together in any way or form.
Can I really like the shiny rock. Can I drop the shiny rock into the square?
Yep, and it disappears.
Oh. I tries to see if the brass key fits into the keyhole on the door to the hut
Nope.
and looks around for any other keyholes.
Nope, there aren't any. It's a very small little cabin.
I'm gonna try and see if there's any hidden writing on the piece of paper other than the symbol.
Ooh, roll discern.
Is it discern or is it detect deception? Is the paper lying to me?
Yes, the paper is actively telling you it's not a paper, it's a flower.
12.
12 is what you rolled, or 12 total?
12 foot.
Okay. As far as you can tell, no, it just has that symbol on it.
Master Togun Maga are cool.
Maybe we'll roll the paper into a cone and say it through the cone. Maybe he'll come.
Nothing. No response. But we're going to pause you guys and we're going to go to Nate and Ijo. So Nate and Ijo, what happens first, Nate, is you find yourself all of a sudden in this very, very large room. There are 5 doors in a big circular room with a table at the middle. And there are 5 chairs. And in one of the chairs is sitting Porta. And she looks like she's asleep.
Okay, I'm going to go to the table.
Okay?
Is she waking up when I come in? Because
Nope. She looks very, very asleep and is snoring loudly.
Okay, I'm going to push her in her what is it called? Shoulder?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You
A
touch
bit?
her shoulder and she stirs a little bit and mumbles, but doesn't wake up.
Okay, is there anything on the table?
Nothing. The table is empty. There are 5 chairs, 5 doors, and a table.
Okay, if I return where I come from, what does it show?
You appeared in a blank spot on the floor. There's nothing particularly interesting about that spot.
Okay, and about the doors?
Each of the doors are a different color.
Is
So
there a
there's-
salt?
any
Is there a salt
others?
shaker anywhere?
There's about to be. Remember, Nate got there first.
No, I threw the
Oh,
salt
you're right,
shaker
no.
first. Yeah.
There is a salt shaker on the
before me.
floor. You're right. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I got that mixed up in my head.
Yep.
There is a salt shaker on the floor
Um,
where you appeared.
I'm going to pick the salt shaker and throw it
Okay.
at one of the walls where I came from.
You throw it and it shatters and there's salt everywhere.
Okay. I'm taking one shard of glass, this salt shaker. And do I know where I was when I appeared?
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
So let me
just-
kind of paint this picture for you. Big circular room. There's 5 doors kind of equidistant from each other. You appeared where the table is in the middle. You appeared just below the table in between the green door and the yellow door.
Okay, green and yellow. Okay, fine.
Yep.
Green and yellow.
So it wasn't right on the wall. It was kind of in the middle of the floor.
Okay, but can I go to the spot and I will show the chart on the where I came in, sort of. What does it do?
So I just want to point
Does it
out that if
bounce or does it disappear?
no, nothing happens. It's just like you threw a shard on the floor. I am very grateful this isn't a two-way portal because you all of a sudden took sharp glass and we're going to throw it back at people. That would have been very interesting.
Okay, I will go to start the green on the right. I will go to the green door. Anything apart from the color? Are there any signs? Can I discern any runes on it? Any glyphs?
It is very thick, solid wood, and it's not painted green. It's almost like the wood is naturally green, which is really odd to you.
Okay, as I did quite a lot of travels between markets, can I know what sort of wood it was made or so? I don't know. Maybe
Roll,
can see. Yeah.
roll me an intelligence roll.
Okay. $16.
Not a type of wood you have ever encountered. Your gut
Okay.
tells you it's probably a magical door of some sort.
Okay.
Okay, wait, really quick. Right at that moment, Ijo appears where the shard is.
There's probably some rope there too.
Yep. Oh,
Can I
and
see him or just
yeah, let me correct. I forgot about the rope. So a pile of rope appears. A few minutes later, Ijo appears.
How does the rope appear into the room? Like, does it like all at once in a pile, or like does it?
How does it appear? It goes from the ceiling or from
No.
the floor? Or...
Just a pile on the floor.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go and see.
Okay, as soon as
And
you
then
get
Aether appears.
Yep, as soon as you get towards the rope, Ijo appears on top of it.
Okay, be careful. There's glass around you.
I guess I'm standing on top of rope right now.
You are.
It's just kind of like, oh, okay, and look around.
Could you levitate a bit, please?
I don't.
Do your thing that you did with Miss Jade.
My
There's a
elevate
ton of
creates a
gas
pillar
here.
of earth, so it would raise all of it with me.
It's true, and with how this is not 100-foot ceiling, you'd probably get crushed.
Yeah, but it says up to 100 feet.
Oh, that's true. You can choose.
I can choose to raise myself 6 inches.
So I'm assuming I don't have to describe the room again. You're in the same room I just described to her. Large, circular, 5 doors.
Yeah. I guess what colors are the other 3 doors? You've only said green and yellow so far.
So you guys are in between green and yellow. Right across from you is a purple door. And then on either side of the purple door is a blue and a red. Blue on the left, red on the right.
Okay.
So purple, red, green, yellow, and blue.
Okay.
Purple, red, green, yellow, blue. Okay. I have my personal diagram here.
Perfect.
Which I totally made in Paint.
Old school techies.
Yeah. I'll probably carefully walk over to the table and try and detect any magic, because I don't want to wound myself by accidentally stepping on some glass.
Roll
with
it.
my 1 wound threshold.
Roll it.
Yep.
May I do something?
Yes.
I'm going to blow all the glass shards onto the table, so that
Okay.
no one, if anyone still comes in, no one will set foot on the glass.
Beautiful.
Perception. That'd be a 17.
Oh yeah, every one of these doors is glowing with different glyphs. With a 17, I'm gonna give you that the red is fire, the green is earth, the yellow is air, the blue is water. You have no clue what the purple one is.
So it's probably not chaos then.
Probably not.
Because I'm pretty sure I'd be able to identify that.
Absolutely. So you've got the 4 elements and the purple door.
I'd probably tell Nate that, well, actually, Nate, the doors seem to be giving off magical energy in association with elements, and then I'll describe the 4.
Okay.
You said fire, water, green was earth.
Yep.
Right.
Red is fire, green is earth, yellow is air, blue is water.
Right. I'm not sure about the purple door, though. Have you tried to wake Portia or Porta?
Yeah, I did, yeah. But she just snoring. So, I don't know, maybe we have to do it on our own. Like, just try to open one of the doors.
Which one do you try to open?
I would probably leave that up to Nate. Ijo would. I mean, I've at least explained to you that it's fire, earth, air, water, and question mark.
Yeah. Maybe we should not open first the purple door. Maybe less dangerous could be earth.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
you're proficient with earth magic.
Oh yeah, I
Right?
didn't even think about that. I just want to get back to my book.
He just wants chaos. Forget this earth stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
but I can about with that. Yeah.
I don't study chaos magic. I'm 100% legal.
Okay. Not today.
Okay, so Nate, you go to the green door and try to open it.
I'll be right behind Nate.
Okay, the door is solid. It is heavy. You're able to wiggle it a little bit, but it is definitely locked.
Okay. I
And-
will just try to destroy it.
Wait, pause before you try to destroy the door. Let's get back to the other 2.
A rock falls. You forgot the rock. I threw a
Oh,
shiny
yes,
rock
right
in the
at
hole.
this moment, a shiny
All
rock
right.
appears. You guys have got to remind me what you're throwing in the portal. A shiny
Right,
rock appears right at that moment as you try to open the door.
Hold on, what were the 5 items again? He said
A
it was a
a lantern, a fish, a brass key, a shiny rock, and a single piece of paper with the crazy eye on it. Yes, I literally wrote down
Okay.
crazy eye. Let's not talk about it.
Yay!
Yeah. I figured that out too. Pineapple dragon.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was thinking they were linked to the elements. So you guys want to do anything with the rock before we come back to us?
No, because we're going to go back to you
Oh.
because they've had enough going on.
Yeah.
But we're going
Okay.
to play with you for a little bit.
We've caught up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, boom.
All right, so R wants to try to do the thing where you just like, I'm not sure what the term is, you just like cast mana on something.
Channel.
On the portal thing.
Okay. Are you actually touching the tile or are you getting near it? What are you doing?
If I get to decide, my imagination is they kind of like go real still and present, and then there's like this energy that kind of flows like out their feet through the ground toward the thing that they're connecting with.
Ooh, I like that description. I will give you a +3 on that description.
Hey.
And what I want you to roll then is, because you're so far away and you've really got to focus, roll a willpower with a +3 there.
Okay. 9.
Okay. You can definitely feel that your energy is touching that portal and then bounces right back to you.
Huh. Okay.
Jay is putting all of the items in her bag.
Done.
Well, she doesn't really have a bag. She's kind of just scattering them across the straps that are randomly located on her armor. Because I decided I wasn't going to wear a backpack. And so, like, the key is probably hanging, like, off her belt, and the lantern on the other hip. The fish is, like, strung over her shoulder. The rock's already in there. And the paper is, like, I don't know, held in her hand. I don't know where that one's going. But randomly spread across her, and then she's like, so we should probably go see the others before they die.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do here. We can't just leave them. So,
Well, I got the clues, so if there's a clue, if we need the clues, we got this.
okay.
And I think I'm just gonna, like, step through the portal.
Okay. And poof, she disappears.
R waits a few seconds to make sure there's clearing on the other side of whatever it is on anyone, and then follows.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick flip back and forth. So Nate and Ijo, you see Jay appear. Jay, you appear in the room I've described, with Nate and Ijo standing in front of a green door.
Hi, Els. I go over to the table.
Okay, good. You moved. Now, and then R appears. Okay, you are all in this room with the table. Porta is snoring loudly. There are 5 chairs that exactly match up to 5 doors in the way they're positioned, the colors of the doors that I've already described, and you're
Are the
back
chairs
together.
are the chairs colored too?
They are not.
Which
Would-
chair is Porta in?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Porta is in the chair opposite the purple door.
I am going to first of all take all the items, put them on the table, because I'm pretty sure that Ijo wants to come see them because he likes magic things. Hey, Ijo, these things weren't dusty, and then I'm gonna go walk over to Porta.
Okay. She places a paper, a lantern, a key, and a fish on the table. And the fish
Okay,
starts
what do you
flopping
mean
now.
it wasn't dusty?
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
The fish
So
isn't
they
alive?
were like, "Ew."
What's that, Manuel? You were breaking up a little bit.
Sorry. So how come they aren't ancient like the rest? They're new? I'm saying to Jay. as she puts all the items on the table.
Well, they were when we were at the top. I looked around the room because R said something about the rest of the room being dusty, and I was like, okay. And then I looked around the rest of the room, and these were the items that weren't dusty. So I thought I'd bring them down with me because they seem like something Ijo would want to see. And he decided to jump through the portal before I found them.
Porta, wake up! Are you okay?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
So I lay these all these out on the
Wake up,
table.
Porta.
Yeah, I'm going to go wake up Porta.
Okay, wait. We're gonna go around the room, so each of you are gonna take an action. We're gonna start with Jay, so that way we're not talking over the top of each other. Jay, you lay the items on the table. Tell Ijo to come over. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, Ijo.
Well, I'm probably gonna pick up the rock because I don't know if Jay did.
I did not pick up the rock.
Yeah, and then probably gonna detect magic specifically on probably the rock first, or just the items in general.
Your choice. Either one.
Let's just do the rock because I've basically got it in my hand at this point.
Roll detect magic.
That is a 17.
Fantastic. This is definitely earth magic. In fact, this rock might just be a solid piece of earth magic, not actually a rock.
Walrus already figured that out.
Nice. Let's go to Manuel. What are you doing?
Can I make an identification on the rock?
On the work?
The rock.
Oh, the rock. Yes. You can roll perception.
Okay, can I make an identification spell?
Identification spell? Absolutely. Roll your divine magic.
Where's my divine magic?
Hey, thanks for the host, locally world famous.
13.
I love that name, by the way. 13. Okay. So when you cast Identify, hold on, I'm pulling up the spell so I can make sure to give you the right description. When you cast Identify, what you see is the rock kind of fades out of your vision and looks just like the outline of a rock, almost like someone drew it. So it doesn't look like a real rock.
This is magic, I say to the others. It isn't any rock. It's just like an image or so, an illusion.
I'm pretty sure it's made of pure earth mana.
Wow.
I could also be that.
Okay, let's go to R. What is R doing?
All right. Well, R said, Porta, are you okay?
No response. Still snoring.
Okay. And then they're gonna go try and like physically move her a little bit to see if that wakes her up.
Describe how you're trying to physically move her.
Just like shake, just like a hand on like the knee and the shoulder and gentle rock back and forth.
Nope. She kind of goes right back to sleep.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. So you're gathered around the table with all the items, including the illusionary rock.
I walked over to Porta.
Okay.
After seeing R shaking her and that not waking her up, I'm gonna dump her out of the chair. I'll try to flip the chair forward.
Okay, do me a
Can I
favor.
try to like push the back of the chair to flip it forward?
Okay, do me a favor and roll luck.
Luck? There's no
Yep.
way that I'm going to do this, guys. Luck is not a skill of mine. Ooh,
That's-
that was not as bad as I thought. 7.
Okay. You successfully dump her out of the chair. That's without saying. The luck was to see
Okay.
if you ended up injuring her as she fell.
Yeah.
Presuming you were not trying to.
Yep. I'm assuming you were not trying to anyway.
Sure, go with that.
Oh, well, if you want to, then that's a whole different role.
I'm pretty sure that Jay
Roll
is
initiative.
mostly non-aggressive, so
Okay, so Porta is now on the floor. Got a couple bruises, or there's going to be a couple bruises on her arm where she hit the table, and she curls up and keeps sleeping.
Why is she asleep? Or ask anyone who was there before them.
Maybe it's a sleep spell. She's under sleep spell. Can you do your magic thing to identify Angel on her?
That was
Are you talking to me or R?
Yeah, to Angel.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I can try to see if there's anything going on with her.
Yeah. Let's find out.
I guess it would just be another detect magic.
Absolutely. That seems to be the one skill that everybody goes to you for.
My research is better.
yeah, but we don't like you reading books because then you forget to look around.
That's a 9.
A 9 total?
Yep.
It's obviously not natural sleep, but you're not sure if it's magical or could be just poison to sleep or something like that.
It's not natural, but I can't tell you if it's magical or not.
Can I check her pockets to see if she has anything? I'm trying to see if I can find a vial that she took, or maybe some more of those yummy flowers.
Roll discern.
Okay. So that is 18.
Okay. So what you see is there's nothing in her pockets except for a scrap of crumpled up paper. And on the crumpled up paper is a star, a 5-pointed star with a purple colored point at the top, and then a red, and then, let me pull up my notes again. Make sure I'm in the
Nice.
right order. And then a green, and then a yellow, and then a blue.
Good.
I'm gonna toss it at Walrus. Just underhand toss it at Walrus, or I'm gonna underhand toss it at Ijo and be like, "Hey, catch this."
What would that be? Agility to catch it?
I'm gonna let you catch it.
Oh,
We're not gonna worry about throwing a wad of paper.
I was about to say.
I mean, I can if you want. If you really want a critical
I'm
fail
gonna-
and destroy it, that's fine.
I'm gonna roll an agility real quick just because I want to see how bad this goes. Rolled it's 4 total.
Wait, should I roll an agility to see how well I threw this?
Go for it. You can
'Cause if
roll
I
thrown
threw-
weapons, actually, because you have that. Thrown weapons plus agility.
Okay, so
I did not crit
that's
fail.
13.
I
That's
rolled
13.
a 2.
I
I
rolled
have
a
2
3.
agility.
So
I
you
rolled
throw-
a 3 and have 10.
You underhand throw this wad of paper at Ijo, who turns around and goes, "Huh?" And it hits him in the head.
Can R try and catch it as it bounces off?
I'm going to say it's probably way too close to Ijo that you'd probably hurt him trying to catch it if it bounces off. Because it's just a piece of paper, guys.
Hey, it doesn't matter if it hits the floor. I just thought it'd be funny if I actually tried to catch it.
That was kind of funny, actually.
Okay.
So, you have the
So
piece
I
of
guess-
paper with the star on it.
Let's see.
Maybe if we can put it in the table with each point first, pointing to one of the doors, so purple to purple, yellow to yellow, etc., etc. Maybe if it does something.
That's up to Ijo. He has the paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe, you got the piece of paper.
I thought it fell off of him.
I mean, I bent down and picked it up.
Okay. I said, let's see.
Oh yeah, sorry. Walrus and Ijo are studying it inquisitively.
I'm like, we lost him, but he's not frozen. I'm not sure what's going on
Nope,
here.
nope. Looking at my own notes, trying to figure things out, and
He's reading
not,
again.
not
Hey.
speaking out loud.
Got it.
Well, sorry. You want to tell the rest of us that the doors have magic on them? Because me and Jay and
I will
R
tell
don't know
them.
that.
I will tell them
There you go.
what
Okay.
each of the doors are.
And you just said this rock is pure earth magic. Well, shouldn't it go with the earth door?
Maybe if you put it on the door, I don't know. Oh, can I do identification on the other objects?
You can. Roll identification, and then you're going to roll perception plus that 1d6 that the spell gives you to identify them.
Okay.
And I would like to be trying to find keyholes on the locked doors.
There are no keyholes on any of the doors.
That was smart.
Or
I'm a-
so they're completely flat?
They're completely flat. They do have a handle. But there's no keyholes.
So you said 1d12 plus my divine magic
Well-
plus 1d6?
Yep, 1d12 plus divine magic plus intelligence.
Oh, I didn't put my intelligence on. So it's 12 plus 2 plus 6, 14 plus 6, 20.
Beautiful.
Sorry, I'm just not at all. Sorry, I'm re-rolling it.
Oh, good. Even better.
At 6.
That was how much? 26, you said?
It's 6, so 12 plus plus a 2 plus a 6, so plus 8. 12 plus, plus a 6, so 26.
Okay, that's a critical success. So mark 2 successes next to divine magic. And now instead of adding a d6 to your identify roll, you're going to add 2d6 because you critical successed. So roll. Do you have discern? Do you have research? What do you have that helps you identify? Let me look at your sheet. Okay, we're just going to roll a straight perception, but you get to add 2d6 to it to identify what these items are.
Okay.
I found the rock. I'm going to pick up the rock because shiny things. And I want to hold the rock and try to open the door. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, hold for 2 seconds. Let's see what her roll is. What was that?
18.
18 total. So you notice every single one of these items except the piece of paper is very illusionary, just like the rock.
Okay. I will be. So, what did we have for objects? How the work? The fish.
You have fish, a rock, a lantern, a key, and the piece of paper with the symbol on it.
So I'll be saying the fish goes to the water door. Lantern maybe fire. The air. What could be the air here? with these objects? The rock, the earth?
The key, probably. Can I
Yeah.
detect magic on the key?
You can, but hang on a second. Grace went and opened the door. So,
I went and
Yep.
held the rock and opened the door.
yep, Jay grabs the rock, goes to the green door, tries to open it, and it doesn't open.
Okay. Is there so are the chairs in front of doors, or are they in front, or are they opposite doors?
Big circular room, small circular table. So if you have a door here, you have a chair here on the table. So
Okay,
all of
so
it's
they're
lined up.
Is that
Okay,
across the
so-
table or on the same side of the table?
same side.
Same side, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So
the backs
I'm
of
gonna
the
put
chair would face a door.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the rock on the seat of the chair that's associated with Earth.
Okay. You put the rock on the chair.
Maybe we should sit in the chairs.
Yeah.
I mean,
sit in the chair. I sit in the chair and hold the rock. I pick up the rock, sit in the chair, and put the rock in front of me.
Okay, as soon as you do that, the green door behind you creaks open. And it creaks, just
R goes over and pushes it open if it can.
okay. You push open the green door, and it looks like a huge, lush forest behind the door.
That's
Thick
nice.
and dense, and there's birds chirping, and you see animals running in the distance. You hear a stream trickling out there somewhere. Okay, hold on.
Can I?
Manuel, let's come
Yeah.
back to what you were saying. You were saying different items lining up. You and Ijo were discussing which item goes where.
Yeah. So maybe the paper is sort of mind. Does mind magic exist, Joe?
Yes. And Walrus has forgotten what it's called.
Telepathy.
Telepathy, that's it.
And you were rolling detect magic on the key, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Go
because I
ahead.
wanted to try and figure out its mana source. That is a 15.
It's not magical, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
R says there's like a beautiful lush forest in here.
Well, aren't you well traveled? Do you know where it is?
You may roll to try to identify where this forest is.
I mean, I would
What-
like to
what is
try and
that?
help her, but there isn't a help, is there?
Yeah. If you both want to roll on the same thing, and I will take both
Okay.
in consideration, absolutely.
Okay, what
So-
are we adding?
This would be a perception, and if any of you have either tracking or navigate or anything like that, you can add that in.
Oh, yes, I have tracking.
Absolutely, you do. You're a bounty hunter.
Okay, it's perception plus tracking.
Yep. And R would just be rolling on perception.
Which is 13.
I got 12.
Neither of you have a clue where this forest is. It doesn't look like any forest you've ever seen.
Is that a failed roll or a success?
That's a success. You just don't recognize it.
That's my first success in tracking, guys.
Do we get to pick navigator tracking?
It's a skill you can choose at any point you want. Yeah.
I mean, like, can we pick between the two of those? Like, I want to do navigate.
Go for it.
Okay.
What's the luck I've been rolling and failing horribly? Just pure luck.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think this is anywhere in Sorrel.
Is Ijo, do you know where it is? Are these the forests of, I don't know, wherever weird place fox people
Citadel.
come from? No, legitimately, she does not know, so I'm not gonna say Citadel.
Yeah, no. Ijo would have said Citadel.
Roll it.
It was just perception, right?
Yep.
16.
Definitely not Citadel.
Okay. No, that's not Citadel.
Okay, well, anybody want to sit in any of these other chairs? We'll see where they lead.
Okay.
Gotta hold the item, I think.
Oh, by the way, the rock has disappeared.
Oh, cool.
Oh. When? When she opened the door?
Yep, when the door opened, it disappeared.
Okay.
Secretly wonders
I'm
if
just
they
gonna
close the door.
sit
does the rock
down in
disappear?
the air magic chair.
You sat down in the air magic chair. Congratulations.
Yep. Okay.
You,
Oh yeah, I've got the
You want
key,
the
by the
key?
way. I do have the key,
And
even though I
nothing
know
happens.
it's not magical.
nothing happens? Is that what you
Nothing
said?
Nothing
happens.
happens.
That might not be the right one for that door. What else do we have?
The fish and the
Um,
lantern
I don't think it's the fish.
and the paper.
Or the lantern. I guess try the paper.
Paper whisper. Yeah.
I mean,
Or
I guess I grabbed the piece of paper.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
I'm going to. Maybe if we close the green door, maybe something happens. If he is in.
I'm worried. I'm worried that if we close the green door, does the rock reappear, or will we just never be able to open the door again?
It's a
Yeah,
good-
true.
Okay, so
Sure.
is somebody closing the green door?
No.
No.
We should
No.
go through the green door.
But what if
I'm
we
going
could
to take
go?
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Manya,
going to
talk
take
first
the
and then Jay.
paper. Sorry, I'm going to take the paper and going to sit in the purple chair.
The purple chair that Porta was most recently sitting in. Okay, I need you to roll me a willpower.
Yay!
Are you gonna fall asleep?
11?
7 total?
No, 11.
11. Okay, that's not as bad. You, as soon as you sit down, feel an entire shock go through your system and take 3 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what are the rest of you
I
doing?
pick up the fish and sit in the blue, and I stand up, pick up the fish and sit in the blue seat.
And again, the blue door opens, but this one does not open with a creak. It opens with a huge whoosh, and it's open all the way. And you hear the ocean beyond. If you look out the door, a beautiful, beautiful seashore, and the waves are crashing up against cliffs on one side, and there's a beach out in front of you, and what looks like a jungle out beyond that.
Let's go on vacation.
Yeah. Let's do
Did
it. Maybe we should open the other doors.
Does anyone remember if I asked Portia for an extra flower?
You did. You
Yes,
have several
yes.
of them, actually.
Yeah, you have multiple.
Okay, well, if I have flowers on me, then I would like to feed Portia a flower.
Okay. We're going to pause you right there and see what everyone else is doing while you're preparing the flower and force feeding it to Porta. Okay, R, what are you doing?
R, is Nate obviously in any distress?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Sorry.
Bless you, bless you.
Is Nate obviously in any distress?
It was obvious Nate got hurt sitting in the chair.
Are you alright, Nate?
Nate?
Oh, Nate may be frozen.
Oh, sorry. I'm here. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Maybe we'll try and take a thing and sit in a, well, not sit in a chair. What's left? The lantern, I guess. And won't I guess we'll start trying to sit to see how much weight it'll take in the chair, and if it won't, then just like resting their like foot on it.
Oh, the chair will hold your weight just fine.
Okay, well then sit in the red chair
With the lantern?
with the lantern.
Okay. So what I need to describe what happened with the fish, by the way. The fish did not disappear. The fish turned into a beautifully cooked fish dinner in front of you. When you sit in the chair with the lantern and the red door, the lantern lights up and is now all of a sudden all the way full with oil. And the door behind you actually burns away and disappears. And you hear a large crackling fire through the door behind you. And if you look in, you will see you're on the top, or inside that door is on the top of a large mountain with little lava rivers flowing all around.
Oh.
So we still have to open.
Are we just gonna
to
try
the-
and open all the doors? Like, are we
Yes.
going to open all the doors? Are we thinking? I'm gonna go look through the blue door. Is it a seashore or is it literally just ocean beneath me?
No, it's a seashore.
It's
It's
just
a beach.
usual.
Is there a town nearby?
Not that you can see.
Can I look harder?
Go ahead. Roll me a discern to look for a town.
I just rolled 2 12s
Woohoo!
and then a 10, so 34 plus 9.
Holy cow. Okay, critical success on discern, and here's what you see. You notice beyond that door, you can see the beach, you can see the cliffs off to one side, you can see the jungle to another side, and then everything ends if you look far enough. So it's this little pocket beach that doesn't really connect to anything.
Wow.
Okay. It's like a pocket world. It doesn't actually go anywhere. And then I'm gonna walk over to the other door, the forest one, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Does it look the same? Does it end?
Absolutely. It does.
Are they all just pocket worlds?
The ones you can look into, they are.
Okay. I share that with the group.
Interesting. So the purple door didn't open, right?
No. The purple door, when Nate sat in that chair, is when Nate got shocked and took a little bit of damage. And when Joe sat in the chair opposite the yellow door with the key, nothing happened.
I wonder if those are the wrong objects. Switch objects.
I already tried the paper too.
He did. It didn't happen.
Oh, we'll try the key at the purple chair.
Yeah, I can do that. I can sit in the purple chair.
Well, Nate's in it.
Oh, no. Nate got up as soon as Nate got shocked, I'm assuming.
Oh.
Didn't just sit there and keep getting electrocuted.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was continual. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
with the key, I can sit in the purple chair.
Okay. Roll willpower.
Would I include resist magic or resist influence?
You can include resist magic.
Okay.
I want to try. I haven't tried this yet. I want to try casting Minor Bless on Ijo for
Okay.
this.
Go for it. So you're going to roll divine magic plus intelligence and tell me what the total is. Looks like from his face this would be a great time to have a minor bless.
No. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Okay,
It's 12 total.
perfect. That's a success. So
What does this do?
minor bless
You get
adds
1d4.
add a 1d4 to that roll you just rolled.
Okay. 32.
You do not get electrocuted. You can tell that the chair feels kind of tingly, like you have this sense that the chair wants you to get off.
Yeah, I'll get off.
Okay, that's about it.
Well, what happened?
The chair doesn't want me to sit in it.
No, me
Maybe it's
neither.
supposed to be last.
Check
Or
me.
maybe, what if it's supposed to be Porta in it? 'Cause
Porta fell asleep in it.
She's maybe she is a steer and it's sort of a vehicle where we are in.
I mean, can one of you guys put her back in the chair?
Yeah.
Because I know I can't.
I will do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll strength, plus athletics if you have it.
I'm still surprised about how much equipment I'm lugging around. I don't know how I can carry all that at all.
I have really I have really low strength too. So that would be hilarious if we're both carrying.
I'm going to have to re-roll it. It's a 12.
Yay! You're getting lots of 12s today. That's awesome.
No, second time.
I got 2 in a row.
You
True.
seriously? Another 12.
You have well-trained dice.
So 20 plus 20 plus
40.
40. 40.
Okay. As if she was a rag doll, Nate picks her up, props her in the chair, sets her up just perfectly like she had never left. And she jolts a little bit and goes right back to snoring. Puts her head on the table.
Can I make a guide? Can I see my mother?
I was gonna feed her a flower.
You are,
And
and
remember,
we're coming to that right now.
And give her the paper.
Yep. So, hold on just a second, Nate. So you fed Porta a flower. This is what happens. I'm assuming you ground it up and tried to feed it to her not as one whole flower.
Sure.
That's up to you. If you want to just shove a flower in her mouth, that's fine.
I was honestly planning to just shove a flower in her mouth.
Okay, you shove a flower in her mouth and she spits it out and then goes back to sleep.
Okay, then I try to grind it up. Then we'll just be nice about this.
Okay, she ends up with flour gooey pulp all over her shirt.
Okay, so she basically won't eat it. Okay.
So, somebody said something about paper.
Yeah, give her the paper.
That's up to you guys if you give her the paper. I'm not going to say it happens unless you tell me it happens.
Actually, I guess they're technically 2 papers. She had that one with the star, and then we've got the paper with the symbol.
Guys, what if the symbol has to be how? What if the symbol means that the guy in the box is supposed to sit in the chair?
Well, he's back with Dingo.
Yeah, he isn't here. Maybe if we put the symbol on Porta's head, like a certain eye.
Well, let's give her the paper with the symbol and see what happens.
Okay, so her head is on the table and she is sleeping. How are you giving her the paper?
Uh,
I guess who has it?
No one. It's just
on
on the table.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab the paper and how are her hands? Porta's hands.
Like that.
Okay, going to try to grab her by the head, lift her, try to struggle it, but still smoothly, as not to hurt her. And going to put paper under her hands. above her hands if I can put it under.
Okay. You tuck the paper under her hands just fine, and she falls back under her hands and sleep, and now has the paper. Nothing happens to the door.
Oh.
Maybe we need to figure out this yellow one first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the key, and I'm discerning. I'm trying to figure out if somewhere on this door or on the chair or somewhere in the yellow star wedge there is a place for this key.
Roll discern.
I don't know. I should stop using the skill. I'm gonna level it soon.
Then why would you stop using it? That sounds like the skill you should level. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's a 1. So
Okay, roll to see
that's
how
a crit
bad.
fail. That's a 7.
Okay. Yeah. You see nothing, nowhere that this key could go whatsoever. And in fact, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. We're not going to make this any worse than it is. Yep. No place for the key to go.
So I don't know. I'm holding the key and I'm sitting in this chair and I'm staring at that door thoughtfully.
Okay, wait.
Not having a clue on what's going
You
on.
can't sit in the chair because Ijo's in that chair. Oh no, he moved to the
No,
purple one.
no, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You can sit in that chair.
Where
So
is
I
everyone
turned-
right now?
I'm gonna sit in the chair backwards so that the the back of the chair, I'm just like sitting on it, like staring at the door thinking.
Okay, roll luck.
Nope. That's also a critical fail.
Well,
With a
how
7.
bad a critical fail?
7.
Oh. Okay. I'm just going to keep that knowledge in the back of my head for now.
Okay.
Okay, so Ijo, are you still... Oh, you got up off the chair, but you're standing next to the purple chair. So is Nate, because Nate put Porta in the chair. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, and Jay is in the yellow chair. And where are you, R?
In the red chair.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't someone in the green chair?
No,
I
but
stood
I was
up.
about to go sit in the green chair. Just because I have a book I can read.
No, you left your book upstairs
No, I didn't.
because I moved it to pick up the piece of paper.
No. The paper was under where the book was.
Yes.
Okay.
Is someone in the blue chair?
No one's
No.
in the blue chair.
Perfect. I'm going to sit in the blue chair so that every chair will be taken.
Okay.
No, you're sitting there just to eat.
There is a fish dinner in front of the blue chair.
Yeah, I'm going to take the fish.
Okay. Nate is enjoying the best fish he has ever had in his life.
Nice.
Ijo is sitting in the green chair and pulls open a book. In the red chair, the lantern is roaring brightly on the table and lit up the whole room like it was daytime. And in the yellow chair, sitting backwards, nothing is happening still.
Can I ask my mother if she knows any of that, like guidance?
Absolutely. Go legacy items.
Yes. No, it's not my legacy item. It's my yes, it's my second legacy item.
Yeah, your yes.
Advantage when I rolled my character. Yes. My Joker.
Yep, it is your divine gift. There we go. So, I'm not even going to make you roll it. She says, you know, if the yellow is supposed to represent air, why do you guys keep looking on the ground? Why don't you look up?
I'm going to look up.
There's a keyhole in the ceiling.
I'm going to go. I'm thinking.
The ceiling, by the way, is about 12 feet tall.
Hi, Joe, you got
I'm
this.
Yeah, we can use this levitation.
I think R can reach it on their tippy toes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think.
I mean, just using elevate is a lot easier.
It probably is. Because if you're
And safer,
8
maybe.
foot R, there's no way you can reach 12 foot on your tippy toes.
Isn't each arm usually like half your height?
Not mine, anyway. I know this from sad experience this week trying to tippy toe a light bulb.
Okay. Well, I guess it starts at your shoulder, though, not the top of your head.
Yep.
Approximately your wingspan is the same as your height, but that includes your chest.
Yep.
Right, yeah, and it only starts at your shoulder, not the top of your head.
Yep.
Yep.
So, I'm going to continue sitting in this chair staring at the door and holding the brass key.
I'm
And we're
guessing
waiting.
Nate points out the keyhole.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is the keyhole like right above the chair? Or am I
Yep.
going.
It's right
Okay.
above the table in front of the chair. So right above that part of the table.
So then I'm gonna say, Joe, you want to help me out? Try not to kill me this time.
I will cast elevate.
Otherwise, I got my balance.
Okay.
It's this time it's not 100 feet.
Okay, roll. Give me some earth magic goodness.
That's intelligence, which would be 21.
Okay. You succeed, and how high up are you pushing this pillar?
You said it's
From
I
floor to
guess
ceiling
like-
is 12 feet.
like you're in the chair right now, right?
Yep.
So I'd probably do like 8.5, 9 feet. So like while still sitting, she could just.
That's what I was still hoping for.
Okay.
Just gonna be like.
Roll a luck, both of you.
That sounds right.
Sorry, I have a very needy dog down here right now.
Oh,
If you guys are wondering what I kept doing, but he wants attention.
7. I got a 7.
14.
Okay. Good enough. You are a little squished at the ceiling. It was a little higher than you hoped, but you can reach the keyhole.
Okay, I do that.
You put the key in the keyhole, this little door flaps open, and all of these beautiful yellow feathers fall and float down onto the table.
Can I decrease the pillar so it doesn't just disappear?
No, we've had
Nope.
this conversation. It just disappears.
It does.
Well, no, I meant like, can I like channel my mana into it continuously? and
Now,
have it? Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
So, how much mana are you channeling into it?
That's a good question. It's only an order 1. So, I mean,
But you're not channeling mana into the spell, you're channeling mana into the pillar you made appear.
probably like 15.
Whew! Okay, you could control
You
it
have
inevitably.
15?
Yeah, I've got over 30 magic points.
With
Yeah.
that much mana going through it, you can control it however you want.
Okay. I figured I'd get that back pretty quickly, so I don't really care.
Yep. You come down as lightly as a feather.
Okay.
Now you know he could have done that the first time, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Try not to hold it against them.
so a pile of yellow feathers now sits on the table in front of that chair.
I'm gonna look through the feathers, see if it's all just feathers.
Roll discern.
Of course. Let's hope I don't crit fail this one this time.
Yeah, let's not.
19.
All the feathers look pretty old and dingy except for one that looks brand new.
I pick up the brand new one.
And the door behind you opens with a huge gust of wind. Whoosh!
Yay!
Does the feather stay in my hand?
Yes, all the others are gone now.
Can I reach Ijo?
Yeah.
I give it to Ijo.
As soon as you give the feather to Ijo, the door shuts.
I hand the feather back to you.
And the door opens again.
What does it look like inside?
If you look inside.
Wait, no, no. If he goes to hand it back, I'm not gonna take it yet. I would like to pick up the lantern that's in front of R.
And the red door closes.
R's holding the lantern.
Oh, is R holding the lantern?
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be holding the objects.
Okay. Then I grab the handle and I'm like, hey, can I hold this for a second?
I don't think so. I think we need to be holding the things to make the doors open.
But I just wanted to see if it's only the yellow door, or if it's all doors.
What?
I want to see if it's just this one, or is it all the doors that'll do the thing?
What thing?
The
Close.
closing thing.
Close?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah,
do you have the
that-
doors closed?
The
I
air
just want to
door
see if
opened
they're
and
all
closed.
closed. Yeah, but I want to see if I take the items if all the doors will do the thing, because then we're questioning where did the rock go.
Mm-hmm. Smart investigation.
No, R's not following.
Okay. Well, then I sit back in the chair and I take the yellow feather and I'm like, now we're all sitting here holding objects. What are we doing?
So what does it look like through the yellow door?
Through the yellow door, it looks like clouds, 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 as far as you can see, but one little mountain peak off in the distance, that's barely poking above the cloudscape.
Wow.
So if I look down through the door, is there a cloud right there?
Yep.
Or is it like just endless plummeting?
Nope, it's cloud.
All right. Can one of you guys stand up and come here?
Yeah. You don't stand up.
I don't think Hydro trusts you.
Okay, so
So,
Nate, you come over to me.
yeah, I'm going to over to you. So what's
Can you
I'm
hold this
going to
feather?
over the door.
Oh, I
Over
will.
the- How do you call?
stand
So
up.
you
Can
have
you
the
hold this
door
feather?
and
Okay, wait. I need to know exactly where everyone is. So last I knew, Jay, you're still sitting in the air chair holding the feather, correct?
No, I went and walked up. Okay, I walk over to the door.
And
Wait,
you're
because I
holding the
asked if I
feather?
looked down.
and I'm holding the feather.
Okay, wait.
I'll put the feather down on the table.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you. Okay, so you both are looking at the door, and it's clouds, 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 with one small mountain peak in the distance.
Okay, R, can you hold my hand? Or no, sorry, Nate. Nate, can you hold my hand for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I hold his hand and I step off.
It feels
Be,
like
be careful.
it feels like you are stepping on the fluffiest carpet you could imagine, and solid underneath.
Neat.
Okay. And then I step back through the doorway. I just wanted to see if it would hold me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what does it feel like?
Really, the best mattress in existence.
Okay, let me try.
I'm not strong enough to hold you if you fall.
Come here with your fat ass. Your hard work ass.
So it looks like if people stand up that the doors stay open.
Yep.
We leave the objects on the table.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, and we have star-like object also.
And what?
The star-like object
The
from
star
Portal.
diagram.
What about it?
Leave it there
Is
too.
it on the table or so?
It is right now.
It's on the table. Yep.
Yeah. Maybe if we put all the objects where the bones are, like no, we don't have the work. It has
Maybe
disappeared.
we need to put the star in Porta's hand too.
Maybe. What does
Maybe
it do
someone
with-
just should.
Okay,
Maybe
hold-
someone.
Pause. Are you going over to the air door where they are stepping through?
No, I think
I
Star wants to try putting the paper in Porta's hand.
Okay. So you go ahead and put the star paper in Porta's hand and nothing happens.
Okay. That's too bad. Okay, then R tries leaving the lantern and standing.
Yep. All the doors are still open. It's fine.
Okay, R goes over to the air door and who was it, Nate that wanted to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And holds Nate's hand.
You step onto a fluffy ground and you're being held just fine.
Okay. I'm going to hold the door, and I'm going as far as I can, and I will be going 1 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Further.
You're holding the door, you said?
Door frame.
Okay. You hold the door and you step as far as you can beyond the door and you're walking just fine.
What is beneath me? Can I
It
see?
looks like clouds. Your feet, as you step, clouds come up around your feet and surround them. So you can't see
Maybe-
beyond.
Maybe we all each need to go through a door.
Yeah, but then we will be separated.
Yeah, I don't know about splitting the party, guys.
And
So,
maybe we should
I'm-
just all go to one door and then leave.
But these are all pocket worlds. Like they aren't endless like the world we live in.
Well, how do we get back?
I don't know.
I
That's
know.
why I haven't gone through one yet. So I'm firmly on the ground. And I'm gonna walk over to Ijo and I'm like, so you're the smart one here. What are you thinking? Because I feel like he has
I'm not
something.
smart,
I feel like he's thought this out and he just hasn't told us what he's thinking about. So I'm I feel like he's watching us fail and laughing. So
While they're
please share.
Hey, cat girl, I'm also here an intelligent guy. No?
while they're
I
doing all
reasoned
that,
that.
can I consult the magic book that she gave me on how to get out?
You can. Roll research.
Yay! And I just realized it's an additional +2. Okay,
Yep.
because of my study glasses,
Yep.
which I never rolled all of last session.
Well, obviously you didn't put your glasses on.
I never take them off though. Let me roll after that 12.
Okay. 12's all around today. I love it.
Okay, so and research is will. So
No, research is intelligence.
Wait. Oh, I have my notes wrong. So that would be 20, 32, 37.
Critical success. What you're getting from your research, and remind me if I remember correctly, the book she gave you was about chaos magic.
No, it was a book where basically I could. You described it as like it was if I'm trying to figure something out, it would, with enough time, I could figure it out from the book
that's
or
right,
something like
correct.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what you get. You flip open to a page that happens to have that star diagram on it. It talks about how all the elements, when combined in just the right way, become the mind, the soul, and the heart of life itself. And it points to life being that purple arm. But it's very explicit about how life is a combination of all elements in the right order.
Okay.
What's you reading, Ijo?
What you thinking? So this is the point where I walk over and say, "So Aja, what are you thinking?"
As he's busy reading again.
Yep.
So
What was I?
So yeah, no. This is where I'm getting confused because to me it says we should be opening the doors in a certain order.
Okay.
It said nothing
The
about
doors
the
are already
doors.
open.
It said
Well,
combine
no,
the
no,
elements.
but that would combine the elements inside of the room.
It's saying something about combining elements inside the room.
Well, it says combine the elements to basically create life.
Well, what if we just had the person sitting in the life chair hold all the elements? Wouldn't that be combining them?
Yeah, that could work. I could be overthinking this, just like my own character would be.
Yes. Yes, he would.
Except for the fact that, well, I guess I'm just gonna walk through the. After it says that, I'm gonna walk through the earth door and grab some earth. Because we
Okay.
don't have
Where's
to
the
rock
rock?
anymore.
Where's the rock?
Why do you think I'm walking through the earth
Because
door and
disappeared.
grabbing some earth?
Okay. He goes into the earth door and grabs some dirt and comes back.
Meanwhile, I'm searching the floor for the pretty rock. I want to know where it went. It's a pretty rock. I was going to give it to my sister. I want a pretty rock back.
You may roll discern.
It's going to tell me it magically disappeared no matter what. Yeah. 14.
It's gone.
It's gone. That's what I thought. I don't accept that answer.
I can make it rain rocks from the sky if you really want. That might hurt.
No, I am just looking for this rock while he's going through the earth door and picking up more dirt.
Okay. So Ijo's picking up dirt. You're looking for a rock. What is Nate doing?
I will be going to look for the rope. Maybe if we attach rope to someone, we could go to into one of the pocket worlds, and if someone on the other side of the door holds the rope, and if they close the door, what happens?
Close the door? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think we should do that on the Earth world because we are unsure about if we can reopen the Earth door.
Yeah, I know. But we have the rope, so maybe like I don't know what the name is called in English. Fiderian. So we have the rope, so we can find each other.
It's true.
Return?
To make a trail back with the rope.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Nate's proposing that somebody goes through a door with a rope attached so that they could come back very easily and closes the door behind them.
I mean, Ijo already just walked through a doorway, so you could just close the door on him if you want.
Any responses to that? Anyone jumping on board?
No.
I mean, I don't hear this conversation, so.
You hear it well enough. You didn't have to walk that far to grab a handful of dirt.
May not be paying attention to the conversation.
Now that might be the case. What were you saying, R?
Nate, if you want to go through one of the doors, I can hold the rope.
Okay. Here, I will be going to the earth door.
Don't go through the earth door. Because we don't know if we
Why
can
not?
reopen the earth door. Because we don't know if we can reopen it. 'Cause we don't have a
Yeah,
rock.
we don't have the.
Yeah, okay.
do it anymore.
Water then?
The
Okay.
water one's greedy.
All
Is
right.
the
Drake's is out of character.
completely consumed? Has it?
What's that?
The fish dinner has the fish dinner. Is there any of it left?
Oh, every time Nate takes a bite, it rebuilds itself.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll have some too.
Okay. So Nate, you have a rope tied around you, or you're holding it. How are you doing this?
I'm knotting it around me.
Okay.
Like
And-
when you hike on mountains.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. And R is holding the other end, and does somebody
Also around their waist.
Okay, perfect. Does somebody do anything with the fish dinner after Nate goes in?
I am going to sit in the earth chair and pick up, or sit in the chair next to the water. I think it's earth. Sit in earth and pick up the plate of fish.
Soon as Nate goes in, the door shuts and poof, Nate appears right back where you guys first appeared when you went through the portal.
And the rope?
Yep, as soon as the door is shut.
We're just like.
So it's safe. Perfect.
Well, it's. I guess
How
so,
did
but
it
we can't really get in there.
It's safe as long as the door stays open.
Yeah, maybe.
I love how we're sucking at this. Okay, so Hydro has a pile of dirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like some of the elements from each of the. How are we going to contain the other elements, like the clouds?
Yeah, I will.
The
be-
feather.
I think we're
Put
gonna
some
do.
dirt.
I thought we were doing feather, fish, dirt,
Yes.
and
That's what
yeah,
I
yeah.
was doing.
It's
I
better.
thought we were doing the keys.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Everyone's talking at once.
Yeah.
What do you mean doing the keys?
Like I thought we were putting someone was gonna sit in the purple chair / Portia. We're gonna give them all to Portia, and she's gonna
Oh,
hold all the
okay.
keys.
So the dirt's just taking the place of the stone now?
Yes,
Yeah,
because we
'cause-
don't know where the stone is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's try that.
Because I'm not sure we want to really go into the volcano and try and grab some lava.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm not comfortable with that either.
Gee, why not?
our hands the lantern to Porta.
Okay. You
I'm
hand
gonna
Porta's
over.
asleep, so how are we doing this? Because Porta's still asleep.
Just pile it on top of her.
I guess so. She only got two hands. She's already holding two pieces of paper, I think.
I mean, but also it only needed to be like on the table in front of the door.
Oh, that's
so
right. Yeah. Okay. So puts it.
We
moves
just-
it from the red spot to the purple spot.
Yeah.
Okay, as
We just
soon as
put
you move
everything there.
Each of them, all the doors shut, except the green one. The dirt doesn't seem to have any effect on the green door.
What? Okay. What happened? So what happened? Make sure no one is through the green door, and then I'm gonna walk up and try to push it closed.
You try to push it closed, and as you pull, it's actually pull, not push.
Yeah. But pull and then push.
Okay, as you try to pull it closed, you close it, and then as soon as you let go, it goes and opens again.
Well, that's promising.
Yeah. What's in the door?
So all the other doors are closed, and Porta now has stuff piled on her, including dirt on her head.
Yeah, Nate, why did you do that?
Oh, sorry. I think it was more effective like that. Oh, look, she has a plan.
I'm pretty sure we need to find this rock.
Yeah.
That might be. Jay, what did you say again about the elements and combining them in an order?
That was Ijo, not Jay.
Yeah, that was me.
What'd you say?
We have to combine the elements to create life.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Maybe Maybe a specific order. That's why the rock disappeared.
Maybe if we light them on fire, like if there's a lantern, we put things in the lantern. We heat them so that they melt like metal.
I'm not okay with melting our current keys.
But it's combining.
But we don't have a rock anyway.
Maybe if we look it up in the green door again, maybe we can find one.
The green door is already open.
Yeah. Yeah, but did you find any work similar to it?
I don't know. I didn't go through. Hydra?
Can I create another rock?
Explain.
I don't know. Well, I examined it and it was just like pure earth magic.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and just create a new rock?
Of pure earth magic? Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's do some channeling. Give me some really, really good willpower rolls here.
Do you need a rock to start with?
No, because it needs to be pure earth magic. So I'm trying to make a rock out of mana.
As I identified it, can I help him or so?
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna cast Minor Bless again.
I am going.
Probably need it this time.
I am going to do something completely separate.
Does it
But we can
stack?
come back to that.
Okay.
I have 31 magic points, by the way, which
How-
I'd probably use all of them.
Okay, what's your willpower roll? Jenna, roll bless. And Manuel, go ahead and roll willpower with them, and you'll channel some of your own magic into it.
Would this be earth magic or just willpower?
Just willpower, because you're just
Okay.
channeling energy. Because
Yeah.
you know earth magic, that's the type you're channeling.
Yeah.
What do I roll for Bless again?
You're going to roll divine magic plus intelligence plus your roll.
Oh, can bless stack?
Say that again, Manuel.
Can bless stack?
Yes, you can bless on top of his bless.
Okay, we'll do both if it's possible.
You can both bless, yes.
Oh, cool. All right, so that's 12 total.
That works. He
So
gets a
that's-
D4.
That's a success for Divine Magic.
It is.
Okay.
I got 12 on my wisdom, so it's and 15 on my bless.
Okay, so you get 2 more D4 onto that willpower roll.
Okay. With that, it would be 20 total. Yeah, 20 total.
All right, fantastic. You form what ends up looking like a pile of glowy mud.
Fine.
But that's pretty darn good for the first time of creating pure elemental magic. Something.
That is neat.
And you now have glowy mud in your hands. Pause.
Well
Oh,
Let's
done.
go to Jay. Hold the mud for a second, because
Yeah.
it'll take you a second.
Okay, Jay is going to go around the table, and so she's gonna sit in a chair, grab the object. If the object still stays, she's gonna move the object. She's gonna stand up off the chair, close the door, and go to the next seat. She's going to go around and around, and she's going to go through all 3, see if any of the objects disappear.
Nope. None of them disappear.
Okay.
I love that I have you guys stumped just because a rock disappeared. It's awesome. This is great.
Well, I guess.
We'll go sit in the seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in the earth seat with my earth mana creation.
Okay. You sit in the earth seat with a pile of glowy mud. Nothing happens to the door.
Oh no.
I leave the seat,
Okay, you leave the seat with a pile of glowy mud.
and nothing happens to the door.
No.
Oh, of course.
I
And
don't
by
think
the
we did
way,
it.
you have 5 attuned to this earth pile of mud
Really?
Okay.
until you decide to dispel it. Or do something
Okay.
else with it.
My next
If-
legacy item.
Mud!
I got a job to
Yeah,
her.
so we
I
have
got
to
a
beat
job
it
to
from
her.
rock.
Right?
So it's a mud, it's not a work, and maybe we need a work. So maybe if we strengthen it into a work, can I use my blacksmith skills to harden it into a work?
I am lost. I was doing so well, and now I'm completely lost.
So, someone in our audience has a suggestion if you're willing to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pineapple Dragon says, why don't you bake the pure earth mud with pure elemental fire?
Yeah.
I would make an igneous rock.
Why don't we use the lantern? You could use the lantern, but
Yes,
because
lantern.
the lantern is pure fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
And none of the rest of you have fire, do you?
No.
There's plenty of
I
fire right
sure
here.
don't.
Yeah, maybe we put it in the lantern. That will
So
cook
does
it.
the top of the lantern come off? So like the flame is still open underneath?
Ah, yes, it can.
Okay.
And if the top of the lantern comes off, the entire oil reservoir becomes a much bigger fire.
Hmm.
I think we may want to. R will take out whatever like cooking tools there are in their adventure kit to put the mud in over the fire.
Fantastic.
And I use my bellow to strengthen the fire so that it will cook the work in the same in all the surfaces.
Yep. I love it. So here's what I'm going to have you guys roll. I am going to have.
Should
Wait, we need water too.
wait. We need water first. I think we need water first because what if this heats up way too fast? And we need a way to cool it down.
Or we
it's
can
already-
bake it onto the fish.
If it's mud, it's already got water.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, wait. Do we have like a pot or something? Let's just
We have
throw
water
the,
skins.
the feather, the mud, the fish all in together and cook it.
We're using
I
ours
said
cooking
that. I
set
said that. If
skillet.
Because why not?
Okay, let's do it.
Just add it all together.
I said that.
Okay. In that case, let me
Wait,
see here. There's
What
gonna
all
be a-
what all are we putting in the skillet?
Every single key plus the earth magic mud.
But you know,
But we're cooking it over the lantern.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah,
feather-
yeah.
The feather and the fish and the mud over the lantern. Okay.
Yes.
that won't really lose our keys.
Well,
The
the
doors.
keys. I don't think we have
Are
the
the
key
doors
anymore.
open? No, the doors are
Describe
closed
to me
except the-
exactly how you're doing this before I answer that question.
Okay, we're gonna add the mud to the fish.
Wait.
What do you mean add the
you,
mud to the
you
fish?
have the pile of mud. You have
Yes.
ours pot. You put the mud in the pot. You've popped the top off the lantern, which is on the table opposite the red door. Now what are you doing? I need specific details here. Because it
Putting the
matters.
fish in the pot.
Okay, as soon as you do that, the blue door shuts.
Okay. Now putting it over the fire.
Okay, the mud and the fish are over the fire.
Okay, and then adding the feather.
And the yellow door shuts.
Well, they weren't in front of the doors.
They were on the table in front of each of the doors last time.
No, we had them all in front of Porta.
Oh, you never brought them back? No, because I thought.
Or did we?
Yeah.
No, I
Oh.
was messing with them. I was
Jade.
Oh,
messing
I
with
forgot
them.
about that. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
So now only the fire door is open, and as you try to combine them,
And the earth door.
Wait,
And the earth door.
the earth door closed?
No, and the earth door. Sorry. So as you try to combine them, it's not combining.
Move it
Well,
to in
maybe
front of
just-
Porta.
Maybe just the work. Maybe just the work on the fire, and the rest.
Why don't we try to
Wait.
move it out of the earth door first?
Hold on. What were you saying, Manuel?
First we cook the mud into our rock, and then we can try to combine the others. What do you think?
Hey, didn't you say
Because we need a work.
an order? They have to go in a certain order.
Not a map.
On the picture, like, how's the star drawn? Is it like, are there like lines like a conventional star, like connecting them?
Yep, it's a 5-pointed star.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we need to like start at the purple one and go down to the earth one, and then over
And then to the water, to
over
the fire,
one,
and then to
down
the air,
one.
like I just tried to do.
Oh, is that? I didn't know you were doing it in
Yeah,
that.
no,
order and
that's the order
purpose.
I was doing.
Okay, well maybe it's not the keys. Maybe we need something from each of the rooms.
Maybe, yeah. But how do we do that? Maybe use
Oh,
the
so-
skeleton to get the water?
As we're having this discussion, can I pick up the lantern and move it into the purple square?
You can.
Okay.
Now there's a large fire in front of Sleeping Port.
Does the
I
fire
just
door
wanted
close?
does
Yes, the
first
fire
floor
door
close?
closes.
Okay. And the elements still won't mix?
Nope.
Okay. I take the skillet off the fire.
Okay.
And I put the lid back on the lantern so that there's not as much of a flame.
Okay.
There are glyphs on all these doors, right?
Nope. Not a one. They are blank.
Oh.
I'm going to try my amulet again.
Perfect. Okay, so here's what you get in your head is you should find the heart inside each door and combine the hearts.
Okay, thank you, Mother. Okay, I'm going to look at each door and at the center of the door and.
No, behind each door, not in the door.
Oh,
Yeah,
behind.
like
so
like
behind
we
the-
have to go inside the door.
Yes.
What are you thinking, Nate?
I think there is something. My mother just told me there could be something behind the doors.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Your mother?
Complicated story.
Your mother just decided to randomly tell you something? Where is she? We know nothing about you. Remember,
complicated
we just
story?
seen.
We don't have time. And
I'll
I'm just
look around
going
for Nate's mom.
No, Mom. But you do see Nate playing with an amulet.
Yeah.
Ari's a little concerned.
So I'm going to see behind the green door.
Okay? Again, you see this beautiful, lush forest.
And behind the door. So you have the door here, and what's here?
It's just a door.
Okay.
What your mom is meaning is not behind the door. It's go
It's like-
through the door
yeah.
into the room.
Into the room.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a heart hidden inside the room.
Okay, maybe we get to find the heart inside each room.
I think that's what I'm saying.
Guys,
Okay,
I'm
where
going
do we-
into
which-
this room. Don't close it, please. And I'm going to find something.
The green one?
We
Which one are we
can't
going in?
close the green one.
We
Yeah.
can't close the green one.
Yeah.
So are you going by yourself or are the rest of you going with him?
I haven't decided yet.
Argo's with him.
Okay. And the other two?
I'm gonna set up the objects so that all the doors are open.
Click, click, click. They're all open.
Then I'd probably go to the beach.
Okay. All right.
I think that the two of them can hold their own, and I go with Ija.
Okay, so 2 are at the water, 2 are at the earth. We're going to go to earth first. Beautiful, beautiful, lush forest. Every type of tree imaginable is growing here and thriving and looks like there are plants everywhere. There are vines. There's all sorts of grass and flowers, moss and mushrooms everywhere you can see. So, what are you doing?
Going forward
Okay.
and going, yes, if there is anything out of the ordinary, like magic or so.
Okay, both of you roll perception.
I saw nothing. Thanks.
15.
Perfect. So R, you're going to notice that there's lots of birds and lots of little animals scurrying around, but they all seem to be going one direction.
Do you see? Look, they're all going that way.
Yeah, maybe it's there.
Okay, let's go.
You head to this clearing that has an entire circle of every little woodland creature you can imagine and a circle of birds up top. And on this stone pillar is a glowing green gem.
I think we found the heart of the earth
Yeah,
room, earth pocket.
perfect. I'm
I
going
wonder
to
if it's
get
okay
it.
to just take it.
I'm going to see if there is anything special, like runes or something written.
There is some ancient writing on the stone pillar. Go ahead and roll intelligence, linguistics if you have it.
17.
It is a language you do not understand.
Does R see it?
Yep, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, then, oh no, never mind.
You can go ahead and roll it.
To understand it?
Yeah,
What was it again?
intelligence, linguistics if you have it.
13.
Okay, again, neither of you can understand the language completely, but you can make out enough symbols and get enough of what's going on here to figure that this one symbol that you see in the center probably means earth.
That's cool. We could
Yeah.
see what happens if we just pick it up.
I'm going to collect symbols, writings, so that I can research it later, or then give it to Ajo so that he can collect
Nice.
it and write it down in his journal.
You guys didn't like me doing research all the time.
Well, only when
It does
it's
not mean we
convenient to
won't-
them.
Yeah, it does not mean we won't enable you.
Okay, you write down as many of the symbols as you can decipher. Roll me another intelligence roll. Let's see how well you get them written.
That is thoughtful.
14.
Okay. You get them well enough that you think you get enough of the characters that he should be able to at least decipher what it said.
I just got a question. I did it with the cave, and I did it now. Do I get a new skill or so?
You can start to take successes in linguistics.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, did I succeed too?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So
I thought linguistics had you put a language behind the skill.
correct. If you have linguistics dedicated to certain language, if it's a language you don't know, you can still roll the linguistics roll to see if you can at least decipher it. Doesn't
Okay.
mean you're speaking it. It doesn't mean you're writing it. It means
Right.
you're at least understanding.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yes, both are correct. Hi, Vivesha. Thanks for joining us.
Good to know.
Okay, so what do you guys do with the gem and the pillar and the animals?
Going to get the gem back.
As soon as you grab the gem, the entire forest disappears, and you're standing in just a solid stone room that's maybe 10 by 10.
Okay, then go back to the door.
You walk through the door, and you're back. And pause. We're going to go to the beach now.
That went well.
Okay, you guys are on this lush, beautiful, tropical beach. The waves are perfect. The ocean is a nice, warm temperature if you were to touch your finger or toe into it. There are some cliffs to the right that make this beautiful sound as the waves hit against them. And there's a large jungle to, sorry, other way around. Cliffs to the left, large jungle to the right.
Yes.
So I know they're pocket worlds,
Mm-hmm.
and so can I try and figure out where the middle of the pocket world is?
Pretty obvious it would be out in the ocean.
Okay.
Guess we're
It
going
looks
for a
like we have
swim.
to go. Yeah, it looks like we're going for a swim.
Okay. Both of you roll it. Athletics if you got it. If not, just give
Oh
me an
God!
agility.
Why did we do this? For the- Can I use acrobatic? Can I use agility?
Yeah, you can use agility. 100%.
Ah.
Wait. So, agility or what?
Strength.
I'm gonna stay on the beach.
16.
Fantastic. You swim a little ways out in the ocean. It's really, really easy to swim in this ocean for some reason. And it's almost like the waves.
So if it seems really easy, I'm gonna go back to Ijo and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can do this. This is like the easiest swimming in the world.
Okay.
So the waves are almost pulling you along like you're riding them out to the center.
Okay, cool.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you're not swimming. That
Yeah.
No, you're spitting up salt water and it is not fun.
I didn't get very far, so I'm just gonna go back onto the beach.
Okay, as you get near the center, Jay, what happens is it's almost like the ocean starts to drain a little bit and goes low, and you get set on the sand with all these beautiful shells around you. You see lots of crabs and other creatures. You see fish swimming in this pool around you that's about up to your neck, but the water doesn't
Okay.
come in where you are. And there's a stone pillar with a bright blue gem on it.
Is there writing on the pillar?
Absolutely.
Can I take a smudging of the writing?
You may.
I've done this in the past.
You have.
I'm pretty sure I'm a literary station, so I'm not going to try and read it at all.
Nope. But the smudging will be a perfect replica. You got it.
Cool. I'm going to do that.
Okay. You take a smudging. Then what?
And then I take the items and I put it back in.
Take the item.
I take the gem.
Okay. As soon as you take the gem, you're in a 10 by 10 stone room, and Ijo's standing next to the door.
Thank God.
So,
Okay. Can I investigate this? Is there anything special about the stone room?
you can try and investigate. Roll a discern.
Okay. Woo. That's a 12.
Okay.
That's an 11. So 23 plus 9.
The special thing about this room is that it's not special at all. Like, it doesn't look
Okay.
magical. It looks like it would be the storeroom in a basement where somebody might keep dried meat at best. It's just flat walls, stone floor, stone walls, stone ceiling. There's no way everything you just saw fit in this room.
Okay. That's super strange. And that was a critical success.
Yes, it was.
Cool. Yeah. Then we're gonna walk through the door.
Okay. Ija?
I mean, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
There's really no reason to stay around.
All right. So about the same time, you both come back. Both parties. One with a green gem, one with a blue gem.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
doing the same for the air and the fire.
I'm gonna put the rock on the table.
Okay. As soon as you place the green gem on the table, the green door behind you shuts and turns to what looks like just a normal wooden door.
Okay.
Same thing with the blue one.
R goes off into the fire one.
Okay.
I'm going with you.
Okay, so Nate and R go into the fire.
Did you guys give me the thing?
You want to
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not giving it to you now.
Okay.
So say I guess we're going into the air one.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just took the fire one.
All right.
Yeah, we're just basically.
Let's
we're
go to
just going
fire
along.
first.
Terrible
First-
idea.
First off, do either of you have any resistance to heat? No.
Can
it
I
doesn't
make
look
one
like it.
really quick?
You can both roll Constitution. There is a resist hot cold
This was a
skill,
good
but if you
idea.
don't have it,
What's the skill?
it is. But just roll Constitution.
Trying to look
If
if I have
I'm
it.
always close to the furnace and so when I'm blacksmithing, does that count as a bonus?
I will give you a +2 because as a blacksmith, you've been around a lot of hot fires. And you've probably burnt yourself more than once.
Yes.
Uh, 14.
14.
All right. It is really, really hot. You both are, well, Nate is sweating and R feels like their skin is not hot to the point of cracking, but it's definitely affecting their skin.
Okay. Was that a success?
Yep. You both have a success. Otherwise, there would have been some damage. There are What's that?
I leveled up Discern.
Yay! There are little tiny trickles of streams of lava everywhere on black rock, as far as you can see.
Okay.
It's not big enough that it would be any danger unless you were to deliberately touch it.
Well, let's go see if we can find the
Yeah, it's a gem here.
gem.
Okay? You
How are we
guys
doing?
walk. As you walk, all of a sudden the slope starts going down and down and down. And when you get beyond that slope, you see a very similar pillar surrounded by this tiny moat of lava that's just swirling in a circle.
Okay.
Moat.
And it's pretty
I'm
easy to
going
step over. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to again write down the glyphs and the writings.
Roll it.
So it's intelligence.
Yep, it is intelligence.
16.
Fantastic. That is a success.
Okay.
And R picks up the gem.
And as soon as you do, the same thing happens. It's a 10 by 10 plain stone room that you're in.
And we were further than 10 feet away from the door, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Magic. It's magic.
Either that or somehow you're on the Star Trek holodeck. Just saying. No.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to like do the copyright thing.
Oh my gosh, if you had listened to our stream last night, we were racking up all the different fandoms we were mentioning and copyright issues everywhere. We went from Willy Wonka to you name it. Oh my gosh, it was everywhere. Anyhow, let's come to the air room, shall we? You guys are walking on fluffy, nice, beautiful, comfy clouds.
Guess we're walking towards the mountain.
Yep.
I think walking is not descriptive of what Jay is doing. I feel like it's more like bouncing.
Oh, love it. Beautiful. It almost reminds me of, hey, let's do copyright infringement number 2. It almost reminds me of Anastasia. Am I floating? Like a little boat. Okay. So, you make your way to the mountain peak, and as you get closer, you realize it's a peak, and that at the very tip of it, there is a pillar, a stone pillar with a yellow gem on it.
But can we reach the peak?
Oh yeah. When you get there, it's
Okay.
maybe a foot in the pillar.
Okay. And there's writing I haven't seen before.
Yes, there is. You should roll that.
I look around to see if
20.
there's animals collecting around it.
No animals.
I got 20.
Yeah,
20.
I rolled an 11.
It is
And I have an
not.
intelligence of 9.
It is not a language you're familiar with, but you can definitely make out that it is talking about air and the properties of the element of air. Just you know it well enough because you understand it from other languages to
Okay.
know that's what it's doing.
So it's basically like air is air, and air does air things.
Pretty much. A lot more poetically descriptive than that, but I'm not going to give you the actual
Yeah,
writing until you roll more.
It's okay. I'll probably
I take.
or yeah, I'll take a rubbing, or will take rubbings.
Yay,
I'll
you have
let
rubbed.
him do it.
Yeah, let him rub before you grab the gem.
Yep.
Please,
And then,
thank you.
and then, like, as soon as I think he's done, I'm gonna grab the gem.
Poof.
Probably still gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
10 by 10 room again.
I don't know what to do. I curiously put the gem on the floor.
It's on the floor of a 10 by 10 stone room.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yep.
Okay, we go through the doorway.
Okay. All of you get back about the same time again, this time with a red and a yellow gem.
Or puts the gem on the table in the red spot.
And the door closes, and it's just a normal looking door now.
I do the same.
And the door closes, and it's a normal looking door now.
Wait, did we not do it in the right order?
Does the purple door open? I go
Nothing
over
happens
to
to
the
the purple door yet.
I go over to the purple door and try to pull it open.
Nope. Locked.
we tried putting the gems together.
Nope. We literally put them on the table.
I know.
Maybe with a fire on the lantern? What happened to the objects?
What?
The keys. Maybe,
Say that again?
are the keys still there?
The keys?
Oh,
yeah,
the
they're
keys,
still there.
are they still there?
Oh, yeah.
I listened to Hydro say, we should put them together, and I moved,
Right. Try.
and I put all of the gems in the purple square.
Okay, you need to describe exactly how you're doing that to me.
How big across is the table?
The table, it is probably a good 8 feet in diameter.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with green. I'm gonna put the green gem in, and then I'm gonna go green, blue, red, yellow.
Okay, but how do you put them in? Do you pick them up and move them? Do you slide them? What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna slide them.
Okay, so you slide the green gem, and let me make sure I got this in purple. Okay, as soon as you slide the green gem towards the center of the table, it almost magnetically smacks to the center of the table and will not move.
I did a thing, and I do it again.
With what color this time?
I'm gonna do blue.
Same thing. The blue now kind of pulls itself on top of the green gem.
I do red.
Okay, wait, let me make sure I got my pattern here. Okay, the red pulls on top of the stack of gems.
And then I'm like, hey, someone else want to do the last one? It's kind of fun.
I'll push the air one.
And it blows itself to the top of the stack of all 4 gems that all start to melt and become one little bit bigger purple gem that is now glowing.
Well done. Now put it the purple spot.
Jay seems slightly lost. Like, kind of speechless. Didn't think that would actually happen.
Well done. Slide it to the purple spot.
Okay.
As soon as you slide it to the purple spot, Porto wakes up and goes, "Oh, that was a good nap. Oh, you're here. Why are you here?"
Why are you here? What's going on?
I'm here for the meeting,
What is
of
this
course.
place?
Well, I don't know where everyone else is, but we came for you, and then you weren't there.
You're part of the order?
Your house was dusty, and then there was this portal into this place, and then like
Well, of course, but you're part of the order?
What order?
What's order?
Yes.
Right. Then tell me, what does this symbol represent if you're really part of the order?
What Master Togen Maga symbol?
Do I have the ability to lie about this?
Oh, absolutely. Just tell me what story you're going to tell her.
Isn't this Grace doesn't know what she's gonna say. The symbol means finding the true source of magic in the world.
Okay, roll me a... Let's see what you have. Let me double check.
I am nothing.
What? You know what she's talking about?
That's a pure charisma then.
Guys, my charisma's 1.
I'm not
11.
helping you with
I
that.
am blessed.
Roll charisma.
11.
Total?
Yes.
She stands up, slams her fist on the table and says, "You're not supposed to come through that portal. You're not part of the order."
Well, it just sort of happened. Can you help us get back out?
Well, you don't have a choice now. You're either joining or you have to disappear. And she snaps her fingers and the purple door opens. Off with you now.
Exact.
Go.
Wait,
Is
what?
this the
Go through
disappear
the door.
option or is this the joining option?
It's both,
Yeah.
dearie.
Can you explain?
Okay, I walk out.
What is disappearing involved? Like disappearing forever?
Look, I don't know. I'm not the one who makes people disappear.
Have you ever seen someone who disappeared again?
You don't really understand what disappear is, do you?
Correct.
That means they're gone. Nobody sees them again.
I see.
I follow Ajo through the door because he hasn't gotten me lost yet in door walking.
Well, you don't have much of a choice now. You can't stay here in my basement. So you may
Give
as
me a
well get on
book.
with it.
I trust her, so
She gave you a book and you trust her?
it's a really cool book.
Talk about you trust.
Well,
Are you coming with us? What's in there?
oh, of course not. I'm not responsible for this one. I didn't let you
What's in
through
it?
the door.
Well, we sort of fell.
Well, that's not my problem, is it? You shouldn't be snooping around an old lady's house when she's not there.
You were there.
Was I?
Here. So what's this? Exactly. What's the order?
Yeah, what's in there?
I can't tell you. Either you pass the tests or you don't.
The
Oh
test.
God, there's tests. I'm failing this.
Isn't
just-
this
I
a
hope they're
test?
written test.
Why were you asleep? Do you know
Really?
you just
Because
been-
I hope they're not.
Do you know you've just been asleep for like half an hour and we went through like all of these like mind games to get you awake?
I was not asleep. I've been sitting here waiting the whole time.
You got dumped out of a chair and you fell on the floor and you wake up.
Not at all. In fact, and she all of a sudden looks at her hand and realizes she has 2 pieces of paper. She crumples up the star, puts it in her pocket. Where did this one come from? Holds up the twisted eye.
It was under where the book was in your house.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe you're not disappearing then, but you best get on with it. Well, come on, they're not going to wait all day.
Well, what do we do?
You go through the door and take your tests.
What test? What's
The
it?
test to join the order. Tell me, weren't you the people who were trying to cure the Manatorn man or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Then we're here to help you. Get through the door.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Well, because I was doing something else.
I'll make sure they have everything, the rope and the skillet and everything.
Okay.
I just didn't want to be there when she realized she was covered in dirt. If that didn't disappear.
Oh, whatever. This happens every Friday for her. Okay, so does everyone step through the door, yay or nay?
Oh, ours
Yay.
says thank you and goes through the door.
All right. As soon as you go through the door, it shuts behind you. And all of these sconces light up with beautiful bright flames. And you are in a large banquet hall with lots of people sitting around a table and a huge feast laid out.
Hello.
And they seem,
Guys?
people kind of wave at you and then just go about their business talking and eating. And there's several seats open. That's what you see at this point.
Okay, so let's find the first empty seats besides each other. Guys, what do you say?
Conveniently, there's 4 seats empty about midway down the table.
Sure.
Is there any way that I can roll something to try and fit in as much as possible?
Oh, absolutely. Give me a stealth roll. I'm assuming you mean visually blend in, not socially blend in.
Both. I did mean both.
Okay, well, then the next one will be a charisma roll.
Damn it! Oh, I got a 12.
This is for stealth or charisma?
I was gonna do stealth,
All
to
right,
be completely honest.
then do stealth.
So that is stealth, perception, or agility?
Stealth is agility.
Okay, so that is a 29.
Awesome. You critically succeed at navigating this crowd so that only people you want to see you will see you.
Okay, and the charisma is 7.
You're not going to blend in with anyone when you start speaking.
Okay. I haven't decided to start. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to speak anyway, so
Okay.
was meaning mannerisms and stuff like that.
So did you tell your party you're going to sneak off and gather information before
No.
you do so? Okay.
Nope.
All of a sudden, Jay is gone. Everyone roll perception just to see if you can see her sneaking around.
We are very good at communicating with each other.
I know, right? Jeez.
1.
Total?
16.
Oh, dear. 16?
12.
Not good enough. 12, Manuel?
Yeah.
Nope.
12.
She's gone. And you critical failed?
Yeah.
All right, nobody sees her. I'm just going to leave it at that for a critical failure.
Okay. Where's the Arsa's to anyone near them? Where's the leader?
Oh, he'll be here in just a minute. Large human in armor that's been painted black very poorly responds to you. Have you tried the ale? Try that.
Can I see if they're all magical, like sort of illusions of, or are they really real? It's a real room, or is it like the other rooms, like some sort of buckets?
You can roll perception and see if you can find any clues.
Then
They seem real. The food smells real. It looks real.
Where should we wait?
Just
Is
take
it empty
just-
seats?
Yeah. And the man says, just take a seat. I'm
Okay.
sure it'll start soon.
okay.
Ijo, are you doing anything in particular?
Sitting down and pulling out my book.
Of course.
Oh yeah, and I dispelled the mud at some point.
I took it for granted, but yes.
Yeah. I was just making sure.
Okay. Jay, as you're sneaking around, roll a perception.
Yes, sir. I am
Nope, just perception.
I wanted to use my new leveled up discern.
I'm sure you will plenty.
Probably 10.
You get you hear lots of conversations of people talking about old adventures they went on and beautiful, wonderful quests that they took and how many times they vanquished such and such monster or beast or who they saved in what situation. You pretty much get the gist that this is a large adventurers guild you've wandered into of some sort.
Can I try and figure out how many people were actually lying when they were talking about their
Roll detect deception.
that one is 12. No wait, 12 deception plus what?
Perception.
Perception. Sorry. I don't know why I did that. So 16.
Every single one of them is telling some of the truth and exaggerating the rest.
Okay.
You can tell they're trying to one-up each other with their stories. It's kind of like the old Irish adage, you never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Now that I've listened to them talk, is there any way I could sit down at a table and be able to fit in better, telling stories about my wild tales hunting Manitoran?
Tell me the story you're going to tell, and if I like it, I'll give you some bonuses.
Well,
This one time at Manitou camp or at Bounty Hunter camp.
Oh, man.
well, I'm definitely going to name drop Cameron at some point. So, I sit down at a table, probably, hopefully, with other rogue types.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe not bounty hunters, but like definitely people that are not completely above the law. I'm hoping not to sit down at a table with paladins. And we are going to tell a wondrous story about hunting a Manitorn through the Raft City. On the edge of the world, and having to jump between rafts, and my mentor Cameron falling into the water, and me having to pull him out while also still chasing this guy. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, I'm going to give you a +5. Go ahead and roll it,
Okay.
but then I'm going to need a luck roll.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
You're going to roll a charisma with a +5.
Okay. So I rolled 22.
Sweet. Now give me a luck roll. You've got a
So
crowd
so
loving your story, by the way.
the 22 is just on the dice. It's actually 30.
That is
And
a
my luck.
critical success on performance for your story.
Yay.
Okay. And then my luck roll is 13.
Okay, so oh, you mean Cameron here? Oh my gosh, you worked with him? I never knew he'd been to the Raft City. I've only known 3 people who've ever seen it. I heard that the Raft City has so many thieves there that you have to keep all of your stuff tied to you at all times. Is that true?
I mean, it depends on how good. It depends on how good you protect your stuff to start with. Like, I always keep stuff very well hidden
Bless
on
you.
my body, so I didn't have to tie anything else down. But I definitely did catch some hams.
And you pulled Cameron out of the water?
Of course I did.
Oh my gosh, wow. And what's
He's
your
always
name?
getting into messes. Janita.
Wow, Janita. Wait. Oh, maybe he's talked about you. Are you that one person?
I don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about. You're gonna have to be more specific than that one person. You know how many people Cameron knows?
Oh, that's true. That's true. But Cameron here. Oh my gosh. He's probably around here somewhere. Starts
You
looking
should totally
around.
tell him I'm here. And then I'll go look for him, and I stand up and walk away.
Okay. Let's come back to the party that's sitting in their seats. What are you guys doing? You're reading a book. What are you doing, Nate?
Going to just look around, just listen, maybe sharpen my. Oh, didn't I get fire sting from Porta?
Mm-hmm.
Going to look it up and so, and to see if there is something special about it. I didn't have any time.
Absolutely. So roll.
Well, what?
You are going to be rolling a perception, and let's see what you have that you could add to it.
Yes, if it's using with a blacksmith.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I'm going to let you add a +3 because of your experience blacksmithing, but just roll a perception.
Okay. It's a 12 in total.
You can tell there's definitely something special about them, and you probably need somebody with a little more experience with different types of magic to take a look at it for you when they have a chance.
Can I make an identification spell on it?
You can. Roll it.
So it's 2d6 or 1d6?
Well, first you got to roll the spell. So roll divine magic plus a d12 plus your intelligence. If it succeeds, it'll be 1d6.
13.
Okay, that's a success. So add 1d6 to that roll you just had.
So 1d12 plus 1d6?
No. Roll a d6, and we're going to add it to the previous roll you had to identify them.
So it's an 18 in total.
Okay, fantastic. And remind me once again, because I don't have it written down, what it is, what I describe them to you as, so I can know what to add to it.
It's to poke with fire, so I don't know the name in English.
Oh, the fire poker, the actual.
Yeah.
Okay, so this actually has woven into it strands of elemental fire. So any fire that you touch with it will automatically become bigger.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
It is for a blacksmith.
Yeah. May I go? Is there some fire in the hall?
Yep, there
My
is a
turn.
roaring fire.
I don't know if it's possible, but can I take out my objects that I got on myself, my blacksmith object, and try to combine my bellow and the fire poker?
Absolutely. In fact, there's other people around this large fire off to the side that are actually doing some metal work and smithing themselves anyway.
Okay.
Interesting party.
It's
Yeah.
a very large guild hall. Okay, so we're going to pause you right there. R, what are you doing?
They eat. Actually, they try to make small talk with anyone nearby and eat.
You've got that gentleman who handed you a big mug of mead that's sitting right next to you talking to you.
Okay.
So, what are you here for? Which quest are you on?
We don't know. We actually don't know why we're here, and we're excited to find out.
Oh, you're an initiate. I get it.
I guess that's right.
Well, you're in for a treat. I heard that they made the tests much harder this year.
What was yours like?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No, I really don't remember. I was knocked out. When I woke up, they said I passed.
That sounds easy.
It wasn't that easy. I was out fighting something. I turned around and I got hit in the back of the head and I was out. Somehow I passed anyway.
Well.
So hopefully you don't get knocked out and you can tell me what it was like.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
So,
Here.
how long have you worked for Lord Morley?
Well, I have never met Lord Morley. Have you?
Well, of course. We all work for Lord Morley. That's why we're here.
Oh, that order. The, what's it called? Strand, right?
There is the Order of the Hidden Strand, but Lord Morley is not part of that.
That's not
Oh, that's
the
the-
strand.
Oh no, that's a different one. Okay. See, this is Lord Morley's gathering.
Well, yeah. Where did you think you were?
Well, we just found this. We're learning as we go. What's the name of your order?
I don't think it has a name. We're just a guild that supports Lord Morley's conquests.
I see. So what have you done?
Oh, well, let me tell you about the time I single-handedly took out a group of troll rebels. They didn't stand a chance. All I had to do was glare at them, and their leader went running, and I took the other 13 down. It was a matter of minutes.
What were they doing? Why'd you have to take them out?
Well, they were bad guys. Lord Morley told us to.
Ah. I see. Do you know anything about that cave by the circle?
Oh, you mean the one outside of that small town? Yeah. I wasn't part of that group, but yeah, they went in there and they vanquished all the demons and got rid of the heathenistic writing and took down all the people who weren't supporting it. Bless you. It was a great conquest, you know.
What kind of demons?
Well, the ones that were in the cave.
I guess that was nice of them.
I guess. I don't think any of us are doing this for nice.
What got you into it?
The money? I get paid really well. By the way, did you try that mead yet?
Yeah.
It's the best stuff you've ever had.
How do I like it?
It's okay at best.
Thanks. It's good. Are any of the other is any of the rest of the party still at the seats with R?
Nathan went over to the fire. Ijo's sitting there reading a book.
Hi, Joe.
I love the facial reaction. That was awesome.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah.
This is Lord Morley's order.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm R. What was your name again?
I'm
sorry.
Jathan.
Jathan, what were you just telling me about the quest at the cave?
Oh yeah, they vanquished all the demons. They got rid of all the heathenistic writing and all that black magic curses that brought them there in the first place.
See, Joe?
It was a great conquest. I didn't get to be part of that one. I was
What
busy
about-
conquering
What about all
trolls.
the items inside of the cave?
Items, they were all cursed. They probably burnt them.
Did
Bless you.
they dispose of them properly?
I hope. I don't know. What do you mean properly? What if they didn't?
The people who disposed of them could have gotten cursed.
Maybe that's what happened to them.
I probably
Yeah,
should roll a
makes sense.
deception.
Go for it.
What happened? What happened to them?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm giving you a +3 on that, by the way.
Oh, well then 16.
I'll be back. He gets up and runs off.
Oh. I wonder if he was with them.
Kind of wish we had Jay, because I doubt either of us can follow him.
Can I be near enough to see that happen?
Nope, but we're going to pause right here for this week. So, you guys have made it into this guild hall and hopefully are starting to get some picture of how all the threads might weave together. But any feedback? I want to hear what you guys thought of the puzzle you went on. I want to hear what you guys are thinking of the gameplay. What are you liking? What would you like to see more of? Anything?
We overthought it.
Yeah.
Or I overthought it.
Yep. I knew you were going to. I was sitting here like, he's overthinking it. He's overthinking it. He's overthinking it.
I think he made helpful contributions.
Yes, I think he did. We definitely asked the book a lot of the amulet a lot of hey,
Yes.
help us out here. We suck at that.
That was really helpful too.
I asked twice.
That's good. I'm glad I have that way to give you guys a hint when you need it.
Yeah, we're a careful party.
Yes, you are. You are one of the most
I just
careful
ran
parties
away
I've
from
ever
you
met.
all.
Awesome.
I just ran away from you all, so
The biggest, most important question: did you guys have fun?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love the pace. How there's time to be careful and explore things.
Good. I'm glad. In that case, we will see you guys next week. Those of you who are viewers, go to rupturerpg.com and sign up to get updates. This game is coming to Kickstarter in September. And those of you that sign up now for updates will be getting some special bonus material that will not be available to anyone after the Kickstarter begins. So you will get some pre-Kickstarter material that only you get. So please go sign up now. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us a message. We would love to discuss what we're doing. Once again, Rupture is coming to Kickstarter in September. Do you guys have any other questions before we call it a day?
I don't think so. Oh, experience.
There we go. That was going to be the last thing I was going to do. I am giving you guys 300 experience because I think I really got your brains racked on that puzzle, and that was really fun to watch that happen.
So does that level us up yet?
We're going to chat about that in Discord and get your leveling up happening in between, by the way.
Okay.
I think you got 800 experience.
Yep.
Yes,
So
800.
Yep.
it
Yeah.
likely does.
Okay.
Okay, we are leveling up.
Okay.
And then Walrus, is there any way to add lines to the skills? Is it just like in Excel?
Yeah, you should just be able to
Insert.
insert rows.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And
You have that many skills.
Well, it's every time I've been writing them all down every time I've rolled one.
there are those that do that. I am such a minimalist. I have a character concept that even if it's a skill I might have used once or twice, I never write anything down unless it's one I absolutely want. But
Yeah.
I like the fact that you guys are taking seriously the skill rolls that don't apply to the skills you already have. That's a really cool dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a critical success in a performance, so that never knew that can happen.
That's true, which makes you even more roguelike.
Yeah, it's kind of a bounty hunter rogue build I'm building.
I love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love it. Well, you guys are fabulous. I'm looking forward to next week, and let's keep chatting on Discord in the meantime, and we are going to call it a night. Everybody have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, or Sunday night for you, Manya.
Yeah, it's midnight. So.
Oh, well.